Good morning. The observation is in full swing. The semifinal round will start at the same time for women and men. Actually, men will start sooner because there are 26 men.
Hello everyone and good morning from Žilina in Slovakia. We're here in the European Series lead. I'm here, my name is Shai, I'm here with Finn.
Hi guys.
Finn from Team GB. Introduce yourself before we start with the first climber.
Yeah, I'm Finn, compete for the British team, and I'm from the southwest of England, so
yeah, nice.
The very bottom corner.
Yeah, so we have our first climber out, Rosa Michel, I hope I say it correct, maybe it's Michele, from Italy. We have 26 men in the final due to the qualifications. So we'll start first with 2 men and first 2 women, and then we'll have the women climbing as well.
Yeah, there was a couple of harder moves, more stopper moves yesterday in the quali, so we've got a few ties in the men's field.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, now we see the beginning of the men's route. We just now spoke about it with the setters. So I think kind of like what we saw, right?
Yeah, he's making it look pretty easy. I think all the holds are pretty good, and it's just sort of a bit of power and some strength work to start the game off.
Maybe like a wake up.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a good morning, it's 9 a.m. They like probably it better than I do, no? Like athletes on a day like this, you start your.
I think it's nice to start with maybe a harder section, but a secure section. So it feels a bit hard, but you don't really feel like you're going to fall off. So it feels like you've, properly settled into the route and got going from the start.
Seems like now he's not struggling, but he's trying to play it safe, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit nervy maybe and a bit uncomfy on these. I wonder if the feet are quite bad.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit uncomfortable on these edges. The feet look like they're not set up quite right for the moves, so might be a little bit off balance.
Yeah. Okay, we see that now it looks a bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
But it's like, as we said, maybe a bit nervous, maybe first moves of the day. Actually, Finn, tell us a bit about how you warming up to go up and just start.
Oh, so for a league comp, I would get here and do some mobility work. So just some stretching.
This pocket is pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think these pockets are pretty decent. The third one looks a bit smaller and maybe a little bit worse.
Yeah.
The first couple certainly look pretty good.
So the route setter expected them to do it either in campus or with fit on.
Yeah,
I think he chose the fit on.
He does lose them.
Yeah, he does lose them, and I think he's almost regretting it now. It looks really powerful, but he makes it work, huh?
Yeah, and cuts the feet for this move, which does look pretty good.
Nice.
Not got that clip in.
Not got that clip in. He has his feet on something? No, just against the... there's a volume there.
His left foot's on a volume,
Yeah, I was like, that's an interesting clip like that.
Yeah.
All right, so he's fighting over here. It's a good fight already, he's really giving it all.
He looks for a knee bar here.
Yeah, he looks for a point to rest, I guess. Yeah. Lost him rather early, after 3 minutes of climbing, but he gave it a good fight. He's a younger athlete.
Couldn't quite figure out the feet there.
Yeah.
And didn't quite commit to the campus. Yeah,
it's his second time competing here in Zilina. He was 27th in last year's Youth European Championships.
Nice, so he's already beaten his previous result.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. This wall, by the way, here in Žilina, it's pretty cool. I mean, you climbed on it yesterday. It's like 17 meters.
Yeah,
quite
and it's
steep.
Really steep. Reading the routes, it looked steep, but then sort of as I went to pull onto the first qualifier, sort of walked up to the wall and then looked up again, and it was way steeper than I thought it was, which was really cool. Because I definitely prefer a bit of a steeper, more powerful route. Yeah,
I mean, we have now, it's really I don't know how well you see it in the live stream, but we came, every time I'm entering this, I'm like, wow, that's a big wall. So now we have Jan Eisenkolb from Team Germany. Yeah, he's 18 years old. He's competing in. He's going to World Series. He's going to European Series events. Yeah, he finished ace in European Youth Cups before. And eighth last year in the Youth European Championships in lead. So yeah, 18, younger athlete, but seems like getting into the senior stage.
Yeah, he's been putting in some good performances in the youth categories for a good few years now. I've competed with him a fair bit, and so it's good to see him, progressing into that senior space and making some round progression there as well.
Yeah, he's climbing quite quickly and decisively the first part.
Yeah, he looks confident, which is good to see.
Yeah, I think what's your strategy in parts like that? Like that it's more easy, straightforward climbing, but climb carefully or climb fast or be accurate? What's your
I think I'd rather climb it fast and get a bit of a good pace, try and find that flow so that when it gets uncomfy you sort of like here you're already going and you sort of feel like you're just continuing to do some moves.
Yeah, it's interesting this part, isn't it? Like the setter when we spoke with, she was, I mean, she didn't say this part was difficult, but she also didn't say that this part would be so tricky, and they slow down. You see, it's like the second athlete who's slowing down.
Yeah, I think it does just look like it's a bit uncomfortable,
and it's way less steep, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's the first moves where they feel a bit off balance, and the first moves they feel like they could fall off potentially.
Yeah. This part is getting into the this is 70 degrees. It's like a roof basically. And I think that's actually something pretty cool with this wall. It's not like one angle. Which
it changes
is unique,
quite a lot,
right?
and especially when the routes are traversing and there's, as long as they are, you get to climb on a whole different range of angles, which I think is also interesting for the climbers. If they're climbing on a steep bit, then
look at that one arm.
Then they traverse and they're climbing something a bit more vert and a bit less steep, but then they're back on the steep again, and it's a bit.
It's quite difficult, isn't it? Like for example, now he's literally campusing there. Then after such a powerful sequence, you have suddenly a technical small holds. Like for me, when I climb like this, it's hard to to adjust yourself from
to change styles.
Yeah, to change the style and now I need to be on my feet, really.
Okay, he made that pocket move look really good. He seems to be enjoying this toe hook here as well.
He's resting nicely on the toe hook. Looks generally pretty good.
Yeah, big move there. That left
big
hand
move,
doesn't
pretty
look
pumped.
quite so good as I thought.
Yeah. Pretty pumped. Yeah, that's a hill that I expected.
Yeah.
The setters. So and now this is the traverse section.
I'm down to some. So the setters had there's potential to rest on this hold, but it
doesn't look too comfortable.
It looks quite bicepy, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it looks like, I don't know, bicepy, full body tension, strong effort from Jan. So that will place him in obviously a provisional first, but we have a lot of climbers to go. So now after two climbers in the men, the women will get on.
Let's take a look at that route as well.
Yeah, so we'll get to know what's going on there. Both routes, in my opinion, look pretty cool. Somehow similar. Start with a straightforward climbing to a more powerful sequence, and then and then we start, I think, seeing a lot of athletes following.
Top section. Yeah, it's cool to see how the setters have really, on these routes especially, split the route into really clear sections of you can see on the women's route the purple start hold, which is kind of pretty nice and apparently quite chill, but then the green bit ramps up a bit, and then through the blue it gets technical again, and they've really cut the sections up for us.
Yeah. So what's your take on this dual text? We see it both in the green section, green-white section in the men route, and the blue-white.
Yeah, it can be weird. I feel
tricky.
like we're sort of at a point where everyone's pretty used to climbing on dual text now. Even climbing on no text these days, which I personally don't like very much. But the dual text is just an interesting thing to work your way around, isn't it? Just affecting how you take holds and sort of if you hit it a bit wrong, you maybe have to readjust to come off of the dual text part, and it just adds that extra bit of accuracy and head game in there for the athletes.
So next on we have Samo. and Mashka, both from Team Slovenia. Yeah.
He makes the run
Yeah,
start.
Maxa
really
is already with the run. Yeah, but they said it was really, really simple.
Yeah.
The setter told us, the start is so easy, which I'm quite curious. What does it mean? It's probably quite straightforward and easy for the athletes. I don't think it's actual easy moves for like the recreational
Maybe for
climber.
these guys.
For these guys, it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, Team Slovenia, right? It's like there's so much tradition in being like hard sport climbing and competition climbing over there. I think in every event, European and world, we see a lot of athletes progress.
Yeah, they have a really, really good depth of team as well. So there's, there's a lot of athletes competing for Slovenia, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, always quite good performances. So Maxa on the women route, she's only 17 years old, huh?
She's making fast work of this as well.
Yeah.
She's already out of that start section.
She looks really confident.
This is where the setter told us the intensity ramps up a little bit and the moves start to get a bit harder. So we'll see what she makes of this.
Nice. So she comes out kind of fresh from the youth championship, the youth world in Alco, which was just recently. She finished 11th in lead in the youth worlds. So that's, we see a young, strong young athlete here. She's struggling a bit with this clip, I think.
Yeah, Samo looks like he's struggling a little bit as well with the same uncomfortable section.
Yeah, I think we'll see that more. I think you have to believe that you're holding these holds and you're not falling there.
Trust the feet.
Yeah,
It looks like he's made it through it.
He's moving through it, but he's struggling a bit. I think it will cost him some energy.
Yeah, for sure. It looked like he was maybe over gripping a little bit with the hands there.
Yeah, Maxa is also struggling a bit with the clip. Okay, now she got it. And she's on. Okay, I think this clip was very uncomfortable for her.
Yeah, I thought this move looked quite hard, quite a deep lock into the shoulder out to the crimp.
Yeah,
but she
she
doesn't think twice.
She doesn't seem to struggle too much. Nice. Good climbing from her, really. Like.
Yeah, the setters described this next move on the women's route as one of the harder ones.
Yeah.
Sort of a big right hand move into this pocket. She does really strong. She hasn't got that jaw lower down.
Yeah, I don't know if she missed it.
I think might cost her here.
Yeah, it might cost her, because you're not allowed to skip holds, right? That's unfortunate.
It looks like she's gonna. I don't think she's seen it.
So yeah, I don't think she's seen it, and okay.
Unfortunately, I think she.
Yeah, and is it like, let's say in this situation, I think now she's either looking at the judges or looking at the clock. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
she realized what happened
for clipping out of sequence.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate because she was doing really well.
Yeah, she looked like she'd finally found a bit of flow coming out of the green section as well after struggling a little bit with the clip lower down.
Yeah, she just didn't see it and kept climbing.
Yeah.
I wonder actually, like in this situation that you already had it clipped, would you, if you go back and just put the rope in? I don't think it goes.
No, I think once you've clipped, once you've skipped the jaw and you've clipped out of sequence, that's sort of game over. You've clipped out of sequence, which is unfortunately you get called down for that and your attempt
Someone's
over.
fighting for it. Okay. Entering to the green zone.
That crimp before the first of the green and white blobs looks really thin.
Yeah. And I think he lost quite a lot of energy in the start of the route, but nevertheless, good performance for him. Next up, we will have Piotr, if I'm not mistaken, from Poland.
And then Mia from Germany.
Nice. So. Yeah, so far the men route I think it's kind of going as expected. They expected like a little bit of a pump and then separation starting in around.
I think that pocket section catching a few people out and Janne, who seemed to climb the bottom really confidently and move through the pocket section nice and fast. I think then just felt a bit fresher to do some extra moves towards the top.
Yeah. I agree. It seems like that you really have to kind of trust yourself. Maybe it's experience, maybe it's self-confidence, maybe it's just style, but you have to just go in the start without losing too
Yeah,
much
no room
energy,
for
right?
hesitation.
Yeah, no room for hesitation. And it's interesting in this sense because, like, on one hand, you want to give your best performance. On the other hand, you also want to make sure that you're not making any mistake. So Mia from Germany is observing the route a little bit. Piotr is going straight forward, straight in.
Yeah, so the athletes do get 40 seconds, I believe it is, when they from when they walk out to quick relook at the route, just remind themselves of the beater before they have to pull on.
Yeah. Are you, like, how is your memory? Let's say, like, I mean, is that something you're training, like literally memory games?
I've not done anything for that, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty decent at being able to sort of read a route and then remember it quite well.
Okay. Do you think it
in my
gets
head.
better with time, or?
Yeah, I think the more routes you read, the more you start to recognize sequences, and then sort of the sequences stay in your head a bit more, just the more you've sort of read them. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that plays a big part.
Yeah, I mean, when we spoke with the setter in the morning, so I think I can read. Okay, Piotr here is again in the head, in the sketchy part. We can call it the
this
sketchy
move
part.
just looks really
Oh,
uncomfortable.
but that's a very uncomfortable position now he put himself into. But maybe the feet will be okay enough. I think he's
Yeah, so
keeping
he's
kind
gonna
of
go
one hold.
straight up
Yeah,
into
wow,
that.
strong.
Looks
Using
some
the strength.
really hard moves there.
Yeah. Okay, that's where we had some struggles on the clip earlier.
Yeah, let's hope she gets this draw in with no trouble.
I do understand how she missed the other one, because you're in the traverse there and you're just
Yeah,
getting into the flow.
It's a little bit higher and up at right when you're traversing left, so it's maybe a
Yeah.
little bit out of the way and out of sight if you're just looking towards the next holds.
Yeah, and you are, right? Like when
Yeah.
you're in this zone.
Yeah.
Okay, Piotr here is in
She's
the no
definitely
feet.
seen it.
Yeah, she's in it. But he's using his feet quite well on this part, actually.
Yeah, it looks like the set was put that volume on just to block anyone from using the arret, which is maybe a little bit cruel,
Aye.
but
Early fall. So Mia here, she likes this venue. She finished 4th in the European Youth Championship last year, but
she
I
does
just
fall
said
off
it
the move to
and
the
she
pocket.
fell off the move to the pocket. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
commentator's curse there.
yeah. sorry. I didn't mean it. But that, yeah. I mean, I think like, this part is actually trickier than even the setter expected.
Yeah, he definitely thought that move to the first pocket we could lose a few people, and
Yeah.
it looks like a hard move.
Yeah.
Quite a big stab, like sort of around the corner and then into the pocket as well. You've got to be quite precise and accurate.
Yeah. But it's true. And then he did say, but it's a good move.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up we have Campbell Harrison from Australia. So in case you're wondering, it is a European serious event, but we have a climber from Australia. Do you know about it, right? I guess.
Yeah, I think it might be just because because we also have some competitors from Republic of South Africa
yeah.
as well, and I think it might just be because they don't have.
So it's
any
kind
sort
of just the best way to explain it. There is a program because Europe is quite developed. There are a lot of events and a lot of competitions. It's really like we're all in the same boat, right? Like everyone's trying to develop climbing.
Yeah.
So that's an option for them to come and compete with climbers in really high level, in really high, well setting level, and get better, like get prepared to world events. Campbell is an Olympian.
Yeah, you can see the rings on his right shoulder
so
there.
in case you missed it. But he's also a really good climber, really fun to watch. I remember watching him in the Olympics. And we have Federica from Italy on the women route.
Yeah. Campbell, we ended up on the train with him on the way over to Zilina.
Nice.
We'd both been in Innsbruck for a few weeks beforehand, and yeah, I know he had a bit of a painful journey, as did we, with the trains being delayed and having a little while stuck in Vienna, and then Finally getting here at like 10:30 at night.
Yeah, I arrived at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite tough as well. All right, both of them looking quite confident in the first sequence,
Yeah,
getting
Campbell's
into the zone.
raced up this bottom section.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
See what he makes of these moves.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if everyone will slow down there a little bit, or we'll start seeing some climbers flying up.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's made a few World Cup semi-finals, and I wonder if you know, some experience on those harder routes, which maybe share more of these uncomfortable sequences, might.
Yeah, he already makes it look.
Yeah, maybe shows a bit of maturity there, and the moves feel hard, but he trusts himself and like has a bit more.
Oh, Federica with an early slip. Aye. She was going quite powerful, and I was like, wow. And she did lose her foot there.
Yeah, maybe the blocker just caught her off guard or something. But
yeah,
unlucky for her.
She did lose her foot quite early there. And okay, so we'll have Campbell there clipping with the toe hook. I really like this part, by the way.
Yeah, he looks really smooth. He's moving with a really good pace as well.
Yeah.
He does choose to use the feet.
Yeah.
He does look like he's using them well. So.
Yeah, and I think he will he will drop them later, but like, oh no.
No, he does like to keep them.
Yeah, but he looks really solid.
Yeah, he's making it look really good.
Yeah. And really like energy saving.
Yeah, he's definitely climbing efficiently.
Yeah. Seems like he's trying to adjust the pockets a bit. Yeah, he's more.
Yeah, the toe hook on the arete there looks really good.
Yeah. I think he can try to shake here a little bit because he was using a lot of power in the previous move.
Yeah, the next hold looks pretty good, maybe.
Yeah, pretty good. They go off from, and there is a tiny foot there, so you don't go to this one from no
the hold looks good, but again the feet just don't. Yeah, don't know if they let you rest on it so well.
Yeah, they don't just give you, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
See if he gets to heal him.
Pretty high, like almost. So we still have a high point from Janne on 32 plus.
Yeah, so he climbed really well and has already improved his position from qualies.
Yeah, so that's quite
pretty well.
Yeah, quite good. So Campbell,
like he just missed the heel on that. That jib volume where other people put a heel on it. He sort of tried to toe hook the bottom of the volume where there's no jib, and just didn't do like quite enough to keep him on the wall there.
Yeah, so Campbell is on 29 plus, which by the way, the results show me how big this wall is, because 29 plus, that's already quite a lot of walls.
Almost halfway.
And it's like he has way more climbing to go. So yeah. Next up, we have Philipp from Germany. And in the women, we will have how do you say? Yeah, Morgan. I want to make sure that I said it right, but it's sometimes difficult. But yeah, from Belgium, and and Philipp from Team Germany. So Philipp is actually one of the more experienced climbers. He's 31 years old, huh? He competed in World Cups, European as well, obviously. And in the Villal European Championships 2 years ago, which soon, at the end of this month, we have the European Championship again in Laval.
Yeah, in Laval this year, which should be a really exciting event.
Yeah, it should be a really exciting event. The start list is already like quite stacked. Yeah.
Yeah. And such a cool venue as well in Laval. Used for the OQS and
Yeah, have you been there? Yeah.
Not been before, so I'm excited.
Nice, yeah, it's a really cool place, and I think it's gonna be definitely an exciting event. You can see the experience. He's climbing quite efficient and fast.
Confidence here.
Yeah.
See if he can better his teammate's high point.
Oh yeah. From let's see, it's a team generation fight here.
Morgan moving a bit slower through the start section, but looking really
comfortable. Yeah. She's 24 years old. She has competed in the past in European events, but has not competed in the last few years. So it's good to see her. Good to to see her in semi-final. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Philip had no issues with that. Slightly off balance when you blow her down.
Yeah.
See if he attacks this next section the same way.
Yeah.
The same way he started on the bottom.
I think he I just want to bet that he will go no feet. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, she's in the lock-off move. She will clip now. It's a difficult clip, but she got it easy.
He does use the feet.
Yeah, he does use the feet. I actually expected like he will just go because he's like so in the zone.
You want to see some showboating.
Yeah, exactly.
Some one-arm pull-ups in there.
Yeah. Morgan is looking pretty good. Okay, she is resting here in this very deep drop knee, but look kind of good position actually to like launch off. Philip is struggling. Yeah, I think this part.
See how she finds this big move into the blue donut.
Okay, let's go. Let's see if we get it.
She's got quite a low foot at the minute. Let's see if she upgrades it.
Yeah, she flicks her hand around the rope. Oh,
left hand.
Yeah, interesting. Do you think she can match there? Oh, she can.
Yeah, it looks like quite a good hold.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Makes light work of that. Yeah.
Yeah, she made it look almost easy.
Oh, exciting.
Super good one.
To rest for a second on these holds as well.
Yeah, this hill around there, red is really good to rest on. It's exactly.
Yeah, it looks like you can really pull the hips in close to the wall and get a lot back.
Yeah, and the holds are pretty good. So this next part we haven't seen it yet.
No, the set is described as a bit weird with some high feet, and he said we might see a fair few falls in this next section. So
open holds.
Let's see.
Balance,
yeah.
and it's a steep out of the wall. As you can see, the quick throws are really hanging over there. Oh, nice, good walk from Morgan. Come on, get that foot up. Nice, strong. Whoa, what a fight. Okay, nice. So yeah, in the last move she just went for the
it looks
for
weird
the point.
On the feet, a little bit bunched, maybe a bit high feet, or maybe there's a more powerful way where you leave the feet a little bit lower.
Yeah, but really good result. That's a high point for the route, definitely. We'll wait for the scores to update and we can tell you where they're at. We have after that in the men Matteo from Team France. And in the women, we will have Vivian, Kaina Vivian, from Team France as well. So we have two
French takeover on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think both of them. I saw them climbing yesterday. I think Team France is always quite a strong team, but I think both of them were like, when I saw it in a funny way, that's funny that both of them did pretty well, but also looks like they want to do more. So it's nice that they're in the semi because like I think
they're opportunity.
Yeah, to get that opportunity to give a fuel psych.
Yeah.
So. Matteo is going straight, I think, now to the wall. He's already chalking up. Let's see if we got an update of the results. Yeah, Jana is still leading that. So Matteo, he is 19 years old. He did finish here in the youth championship second last year, so he likes this wall. I hope he will enjoy today as well. He's going through the start section quite quickly, but quite safe as well. He's not spinning up.
See if he slows down here as well, whether he can cruise through it.
And he did finish in Chamonix. I know he climbed, in Chamonix this year and the year before in the World Series events and in some European events before. So he's getting some experience on the
senior circuit.
Yeah, on the senior circuit, so that's pretty good to see.
Yeah, and he makes this move look really easy.
Yeah. looks quite confident on his feet there.
Yeah.
Anna is ramping, like she's speeding up.
Yeah, she does the green section now, and
Yeah.
it does look like it turns up for the women quite a bit here. You see
Yeah.
them sort of running through that purple section, and then really slowing down and finding these moves a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a case of trying to get through this bit quite fast. Yeah, trying to not lose very much energy and just fight your way through it pretty quickly so that you can get onto some better holds.
Yeah. How pumped do you start, like after the warm up? You know, leaving the ISO.
Don't know. I reckon you start with maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10 pump.
Yeah. Just to get the blood flowing.
Yeah, you sort of do your warm up circuit to get rid of that flash pump, which is sort of like flash pump is like the first time you get pumped in a day.
Yeah. And that's the worst pump.
You feel it
destroys your day.
extremely, and it's crazy. So get that flash pump out of the way, and then you have sort of maybe like a 2-3 out of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean these guys are professionals. They'll know how to warm up, and they'll be feeling good, I expect.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's actually quite an interesting topic. Like, as you know, I climb. I'm a sport climber. I'm a recreational climber. But like, I would say that to get to this level, that you're just living, you know, and then you have to perform your best. It's quite an art for itself to really know when you are ready, right?
Yeah, I think you have to be so in tune with your body and just making sure it's in good shape, but also you take good care of it. And,
yeah. Okay, so we have both climbers right now reaching to...
Yeah, Matteo looks like he might be challenging here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does hit this green volume, which looks quite good, because he looked a bit uncomfortable and sort of then really sank into it, and looks like he's feeling much better now. Let's see if he can do this move out. Chooses to clip first, so...
She's resting really well there, over there. So both of them are challenging the high points. I think he's probably past Janne now. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes the big move out. Let's see if he can match into this one.
Okay, so now you can see that you can. I mean, it's very bicycly, but you can maybe not rest, but shake a bit. Oh, strong fight.
Yeah,
I guess
big move. It's like a hard move up to this next crimp.
Oh yeah, he's so pumped.
Just falls off of it.
But really good performance. It's the first time we see someone almost leaving the green part. Let's call it like this.
Kana as well is potentially about to give us a new high point on the women's route. She looks really comfortable. She comes up into this next
really comfortable.
Just missed it slightly, hit a bit too low on the hold, but readjusted and looks calm now.
Yeah, and the high hill will probably help her to shake a bit. Really good performance so far. She rested for like 2 minutes in the hill hook on the right there. And
you're right. She only has 2 minutes left on the clock and still does have a little bit of climbing to do. So you know, might need to pick up the pace a little bit if she's looking for the top.
Yeah, she's looking at the clock every second she can. But again, it's also an energy game, so you have to make these decisions, right?
This next move was described as a little bit of a jump or potentially a bit of a cut loose move. So
with the right hand pocket.
Yeah,
really
important to be
right?
accurate with this next pocket.
Nice. Not cutting
so
lows,
she hits
keeping the tension
really well.
Yeah.
We see a similar move to the men's route in a second as well, where you sort of take a left hand, throw the toe hook out, and then bump the left hand again.
Yeah, that's true. So now she will exit. This part, I don't know if it's obvious, but it's insanely steep. It's basically almost a
big move.
Big
she
move.
Makes it work. She already has that clip in as well. So.
Yeah, really well. Really strong climbing.
Yeah, and she still looks like she's, you know, not having too much trouble and pretty comfortable. Like,
and she managed to
comfortable to shake and clip in this position.
Yeah. So she has 50 seconds left.
Yeah, really impressive work.
So she 45 seconds left. She's really fighting to the end. Really
just
good
misses
job.
that block hold.
Really good climbing from her. Like every time she needed, she got super close to the wall, shaked a bit.
Yeah, it looked like she timed it really well in the end.
Yeah, she timed it really well, and it looked like she knew what she had in plan.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, okay, big cut loose move, I'll put the heel. Like, really.
Yeah, that looks like a performance that could definitely be contending for a final spot.
Yeah, I mean, she got quite high on the wall, and we saw how difficult the previous parts were.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not an obvious. That's a 35 plus for her. That's 10 more points, 10 more holds than the second place, which is Morgan right now. So yeah, the hug of the oh, good
That's
job.
sweet.
Yeah, that is sweet. Okay, so we'll wait for our next climbers. We'll have Arno from Belgium, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And in the women,
Charlotte from Switzerland.
nice. Okay, yeah, she's walking up there, and Arno from Belgium is also on the way up. So when you compete in lead competitions, do you think at all about being scared? Like, do you climb and you think like, oh my god, I should have clipped it, or you're just so locked in that you're...
I think genuinely you're quite locked in. There's every now and again when maybe you go a bit far past the draw and you're like, I don't know if I can clip it anymore. But
it's about clipping it. It's not about actual, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
actual,
often if you skip the draw, it's because you're too pumped to clip it and you'll probably fall off in a few moves anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I never get really like scared of the climbing or the routes.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous sometimes. Like on the start of my first qualification route yesterday, I was a bit shaky. But
Yeah.
yeah, within sort of 4 draws, it was yeah, I'd settled in and was pretty comfy on it then.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I think the route setting world is like, we all know it's such a tricky job, right? Like you have to
Yeah,
have
such fine margins.
Yeah, it's like you have to make the margins. You have to make sure that it's safe. You have to make sure that it has even like a bit of a good flow. You know that the clipping positions are not very weird. You know.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure about the women's field, but the men's yesterday, it was a really quite tight qualies for a lot of these guys having scores that were really close together. So
yeah,
the route heads have got a really hard job trying to split them up and get a nice even spread across the round.
Yeah, and in the women, one of the women route had a lot of similar foot slip.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, again, it is difficult. Okay, Arno here is like going. Yeah, he was not sure about like leaving this position, but he got it now. So who can clip?
Carla looks like she might be having a bit of a harder time in this section.
Yeah.
Doesn't look quite so comfortable at the minute.
Okay, no fit from Arno. Nice.
Yeah, he likes the campus.
He likes the campus. Nice. Okay, making easy job here. I think now the crossover move, if you don't do it like quick, you lose a lot of energy.
Yeah, the foot on the volume looks quite bad.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard to trust, especially when your left leg doesn't really have anything to stand on.
He's a taller athlete, so I think he could reach it with less of a full body movement, if it makes sense. Charlotte is on the clip, maybe going now soon to the resting position.
Got a really far heel out right here, Arno.
He needs to keep a lot of tension there to release it without... Oh, nice. Yeah, he's using
made that move a bit harder for himself, but
yeah,
especially that cut loose there, but he's managed to get it back.
Yeah, managed to get it back and seemed like he planned it. Charlotte over there didn't rest. She just kept going.
Yeah, and she still looks pretty comfortable at the minute. Although
yeah, but the elbows are coming out in the palm.
Yeah, that shoulder move looks quite hard.
Yeah, but she looks confident with the foot position now. Maybe she can shake a bit. Not resting quite that much.
Oh no, it looks a bit uncomfortable on this hold.
Come on, both of them are kind of in the fight mode at the moment. Always nice to see.
Oh, that heel looks good.
I don't know. We're entering the. We need to find a name for the green zone. I'll think about it. Charlotte is getting into the pocket.
Really sitting on all these heel hooks right now and getting as much back as she can before she enters the really steep section.
Yeah, we saw that earlier with the heel hooks on this part. I think it's like a saver, huh? Because the holds are open edges, and the girls seem to really use really well their techniques on this one.
Yeah, we see it again. A lot of the girls have really good flexibility as well, so they can get a lot of high heels in and really use them well.
Yeah, it's really cool to watch. Like, look at this position. really comfortable in this position. Yeah, keeping the tension.
Yeah, also doesn't cut loose. See what she makes of this next move to the pocket, because it looked really hard a second ago.
Yeah. Nice hook and to the pocket. Perfect.
Oh. So it looks like it might be starting to slide.
Yeah, don't slide. Come on. Come on, Charlotte. Fight.
Oh.
Good fight from her. Come on. Yes, this is it.
Yeah, it just loses the left hand.
Yeah, loses the left hand.
Still a really good fight from her.
And insanely pumped, so I think she just lost. I think if you would give her this move from the ground, she would do
Make
it.
easy work of it.
Easy work. But really good fight. She's on the provisional second. So we're starting higher falls, higher climbs in the women. I think like that was kind of how the setters would love it, you know, like falling off a fight, getting mega pumped.
Getting really boxed.
Yeah, and that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like at the minute, if you can get through the blue and white section on the illusion holds, you sort of, neither of them have made the first bit of the steep roof look overly difficult.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe you have a few moves like a bit given to you where you can recover a little bit and really prepare for the last section.
Yeah, the last section in both routes look quite techy, and
I think it looks really hard.
It's like you're getting there very pumped, very tired from a whole climb, and now you have to like be careful
and still keep your head and think about what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are doing that.
I feel like when you're pumped, you just want some mindless pulling on good edges. No, not for these guys.
Okay, so next on we have Marlen and Jan. Jan from Czech Republic. He finished 7th in Alco in the lead.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of league comps over the last couple of years. Taken part in a lot of the World Cups as well.
Yeah, and he's competing in boulder as well.
Yeah.
I know some of his climbing buddies and friends from the Czech Republic. And I saw him in some outside of competitions event, and he's insanely motivated and psyched.
Yeah, he's really psyched to climb on rocks as well, which is really cool to see within the competition scene.
Yeah, that's true. And we have Ronja Marlen from Team Germany. She's 20 years old. She also competes both in boulder and lead. I saw her in Sukhoro in the boulder championship. She finished 10th in the youth championship, European championship. I think Jan has a very jumpy style, like climbs really quickly. It's really cool to watch.
Swings his feet up there.
Yeah. Maybe he grew up watching videos of Adam. He's his country's legend. Let's see what both of them are up to in these woods. He's getting into the...
Yeah, he clips off this crimp, which we haven't seen a lot of people do. They tend to clip after doing this trickier move, but he looks like he's not found it too difficult. So.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh,
that's a slip of the
that
left
spoke
hand.
too soon.
Yeah, that's alright. That happened. But that's unfortunate. That sucks to see him like that. Yeah, really like a hand slip from the tiny crimps.
Yeah, which is a shame because he looked really comfortable on that move that a few people have struggled with, and
he's looking at his skin.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a struggle, no? You're doing 2 days of comp, which normally comes after a few days of training.
Yes, you've got to look after the skin, make sure it's not too sweaty, not too dry, not too thick and not too thin.
Yeah, and we're
Definitely
here in Slovakia. The temperatures, the heat, the cold are different than in any other place that you go.
Yeah, it changes throughout the day quite a lot as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I felt like
in the morning,
it's really nice and cold, and it heats up quite a bit.
Yeah, and I think it's really difficult to manage. I think it's it's something from itself that you have to learn with time, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's like you get used to sort of what works for your skin as well, and how you can just make it as good as it can be for the comps. It's just something you learn through trying different things, and yeah, getting used to what you prefer climbing with.
Good position here, not very restful, but oh wow. You can really see how much tension she's putting through the feet.
Yeah, this drop looks really nice.
Yeah.
Choosing not to match that first white hold.
Yeah, she went with the right hand.
Maybe we're seeing some of her boulder shape come through here and there.
Yeah, it's actually
Moving quite powerfully through this section.
Yeah, she looks quite tired, but she makes it work. Let's see if she can
Yeah,
take.
she's getting a lot of drop knees here, which are really letting her sink onto the hands. And
yeah, really good footwork.
there's another big drop knee here. It's interesting to see some of the different preferences because
yeah, there was a lot of heels.
Yeah, Charlotte used a lot of heels through this section.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, solid here. Like I think the setter expected some people to drop off during the blue and white section of the wall.
Yeah, he seemed to think that could be one of the harder sections for sure.
Yeah, and we will have Anastasia from Team Ukraine, first time from Team Ukraine on the semi-final, and Simon Potuček from Czech Republic as well. Simon is like he's a classic lead climber. Like you see him a lot. The way he climbs. Also, a climber I know quite well, and very psyched on outdoor climber as well. So it's cool to see him here in semi-final. We see also the German coach discussing the route. I like when climbers leave the ISO into the venue, how like you guys are walking, and it's good that there is nothing on the way because all you look at is the wall.
Yeah, for sure.
And if there's a small step or something, I think you would definitely fall down.
Just fall over.
Just fall over. Okay, so both climbers are checking the route really quick before starting, looking back, wiping the feet a bit. The dirt is coming off. He starts quite quickly. Okay, she's doing the run jump quite easily.
Yeah, it's interesting when you see runs at the start of a route. I feel like it's something that's really easy to get, quite stressed about and nervous about. But often they're not that difficult, and it's, just something from the setters to sort of play with the mind games a little bit.
Yeah. Often they're really not that difficult, but I think it's to start like this, it is like playing with the mind, I guess. And I think it's also I don't know how to explain, but it's like also somehow a good wake up. Like you start, the heart rate goes up immediately. Yeah,
you almost feel like if you're a bit stressed about that move, once you've done it, it's done, and you're like, I can settle and start climbing now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, both of them are doing quite solid work at the start. Simon is getting to this.
Moving really quickly as well.
To the pocket, no issues there. Simon's best result is last year in the European Series event, in the European Cup of Ostermundigen. He finished 5th there. So no feet.
Yeah, no hesitation through that section from him.
He will need to find a good clipping position.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't seem too comfortable. Can he go back to clip that? That looks a very tricky part.
He might have gone a bit too far, and it's quite a hard move to have to repeat as well.
That's unfortunate. He wasn't sure about the clipping. He thought maybe he could go back and in. And okay, so we have we still can watch and enjoy Anastasia on the wall. we're here in the commentary booth, and the nice local hosts are asking us if we want some coffee, so that's nice. Oh, look at that. Putting your knees against each other to rest. I've never seen
that before, no.
Not indoor, not outdoor, never actually.
It was interesting. Looked like it worked as well.
Yeah, like own knee bar. How to call that? I don't know.
Yeah, it looked like almost a double drop knee, but
yeah, double drop knee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try that actually. A new move unlocked, basically. Okay,
looks like she hesitated a little bit with the feet for that move, but made it look pretty easy when she did get it done.
Yeah.
And standing on her own foot there as well.
Yeah. That's actually really cool.
She's got some interesting moves.
Okay, so she is resting on this part. She has almost 3 minutes to go, so she's fine. She's solid here, but it does look like she's getting pumped. She's getting tired.
Started to move quite quick through this section, so maybe an indicator that she is a little bit pumped and trying to get through it a bit quicker, but also could just be her style. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Oh, look at this deep drop knee. That's nice. She's sinking in.
Yeah, she's really turning the knees well.
Yeah. Really big knee flexibility here. It was a mix of I think tired. She looked rather like a bit nervous on the climb, but just maybe that's her style as well. Yeah.
I think with these comp routes, there's not many places to stop and rest, so you have to really attack them, and the more time you spend on the hole, just the more tired you're going to get. So I think you have to just go at it and take a few risks and just hope that it works out, because the more time you spend hesitating and messing around is just it's just going to cost you in the long run.
Yeah, so how, like you're focused on lead as a climber, or you do boulder?
This year I did the European Youth Championships for bouldering, but mainly lead climbing this year.
Okay, and where do you train? Like how is your week looking like? Like, are you doing sessions on the spray wall boulders, or you going on lead all the time?
Yeah, so like a week at the minute around the comp season will probably be sort of 2 days on, 1 day off. So I'll do like a hard boulder day, so a bit of power endurance, and then the day after I would do more of a lead day, where I spend some time on some routes or some circuits, getting really pumped.
Nice. Yeah, because I think it's important to get stronger somehow. We have now the local climber, Philip.
Yeah, the crowd
from Slovakia.
Crowd are really hyped to see him in the semi-final.
Yeah, I think everyone likes to see the locals. We also have Martina, but she didn't make it to semi.
She had was one of the victims of the foot slips in qualifications, and so didn't quite make it through that time.
And on the women, we have Sunniva from Norway. So yeah, she is. I saw her also in some world events. She's getting close on the, getting into semi-finals and getting.
Yeah. Okay.
Philip in last year, he also did quite well here in Zilina in his home country venue.
Yeah, I wonder whether he's trains here often, is a bit more familiar with the wall.
Yeah.
It's definitely a long steep wall like this is definitely something where if you can sort of get used to it and really condition to it, would definitely be a good help.
Yeah, that's actually really true. I'm speaking a lot about it with climbers who climb a lot, like for example in Innsbruck. So the weeks before the World Cup in Innsbruck, the classic, the legendary event, they will try to climb on the outdoor wall as much as they can.
So a load of the British team, including myself, we just spent the week in Innsbruck ahead of this event and then the rest of the European season, just to get used to those longer, steeper walls that we maybe don't have so much access to in the UK.
And you, okay, wow, by the way, she is running through the first half.
Yeah, she's climbing really quickly.
Yeah. And I know a little bit of the nice no fit here.
Yeah, he's really committed to the campus. Gets the draw in earlier than most people as well, which might save him through this next section.
He's even like not resting, but yeah, even taking a moment there. It looks pretty good. I hope we're not. Yeah, that's the crossover move that. Yeah, it does.
It looks like a hard move.
Is he kneeing there? Yeah, against the wall.
Yeah,
nice.
I think so. Yeah, Campbell's beat her earlier with the left foot wide and sort of drop knee toe hooking against the arete. Looked like the best beater I've seen at least.
Yeah.
He made it look really easy.
Yeah, he's doing that with the heel.
Yeah, this move looks quite hard up to the first of those expression holds. It looks like a good hold, but a bit of an awkward move and you have to lose the feet.
Yeah, and you get tired. He looks quite tired.
Yeah, he does look a bit boxed now.
Zilina is going there. Look at this technique, come on. Both of them are in fight mode, which is always great to have on the same time. The crowd is really cheering.
See if he can hit this next one.
No, she missed both of them falling at the same time.
Yeah, he looked like he didn't quite get far enough around that volume. I think the good bit's right at the back, all the way around it, so important to go to it like with a lot of intention to hit it good.
Yeah, and Sunniva, I don't know if you saw it, but she was really going for it and she just missed the hold, kind of.
Yeah, that last blue and white hold looks like it's caught a few people off guard. A lot of people going to it and then sort of readjusting or taking a second to get it better. So I wonder if it's a bit worse than the rest of them, or worse than people were expecting at least.
Yeah, the moment she got back on the ground, she ran backwards and looked at the hole, and now we see her just in front of the commentary booth, sitting on the bench and like basically looking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good performance. So just we are now in Zilina in the semi-final. We're almost getting into midway. We have now another Slovakian climber, another local,
along with Emma from Czech Republic.
Yeah, Petr and Emma are climbing now. Both of them are looking at the wall really quick, and Emma is approaching it. Emma is competing already in World Series events as well. And yeah, I actually remember her from earlier in the season in Liptovský Mikuláš. It's also here in Slovakia, 2 hours away, kind of. In the boulder event, where she finished 7th. That's not too bad doing finals. So she's competing both in boulder and lead, which in my opinion quite impressive with every athlete that can do that.
It's hard to do the dual disciplines these days, especially now it's split up for the LA Olympics, so more and more people are specializing and spending all of their time on one discipline, which obviously makes it more impressive when the dual athletes are still performing really highly in both.
And we have Petr here. He's 25, competing both in boulder and lead as well. He came from Barcelona, the boulder championship, the European boulder championship, where he finished 27th, so just outside of semi-finals. And now it's always cool to see local climbers getting into semi-final or final, because all the locals are so excited for them. So Žilina is it's an interesting place actually. We're quite close, like it's kind of in the center of a lot of the Tatra mountains, and like there's a lot of outdoor adventure vibe around here. I don't know if you guys managed to see it, but like when you walk around, you see some hills, you see some mountains. And I checked outdoor climbing here, and it's all these like conglomerate, sketchy stuff. But I think it comes from here, There's a lot of tradition around.
So it's interesting to climb on conglomerate, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're here, this gym, as we said, it's like quite big, and I imagine that this is the reason for that, because it is an area of climbing,
it's a really incredible venue they have here. And the comp pool is really good, and probably one of the best comp pools I've seen for lead climbing for sure. yeah, I mean, it's hard to compete with some of the purpose-built venues like in Chamonix or Briançon, but yeah, for sure, this is one of my favourite venues I've been to lead.
Okay, Emma is on the lock-off move.
He's making this men's route look not so bad so far. He looks like he's in a really good space to push that high point for us. See if he can get around the loop. Yeah, makes it look really easy. Gets this foot jam that the setters described to us that no one else has really looked at.
Yeah, we didn't see it yet, but he got it right.
Yeah, and Emma goes to a high heel here to make sure she gets that draw in.
Look at the body position. Yeah, I think now she will go probably right hand first. Oh,
yeah,
foot off. Wow, she's
just
saving
about
it.
catches it.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
save
she
there.
hit that really low.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can take a second here on these decent holds, just compose herself and make sure she gets the best out of this next sequence.
And Petter is now in the second place here. So pretty good position. I mean, we have a lot of climbers to go, but not too bad.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far people can push this men's route, because a couple of the women have come quite close now to the top, but
And the men, no, right?
we've not seen so much on the men, so what do you reckon? Will we get a top today?
We will get not a top, but yeah, we'll have some climbers coming, fighting all the way. Let's say, I think we will not get a top, but we'll get like the one hole before plus.
Last few moves. Yeah, okay. I'm
Like
excited to
maybe
see it.
not clipping the last quick draw or something.
Yeah,
like
okay.
But yeah, because we have some strong names coming up, both in both fields.
Emma looking a little bit more tired now. Still finding some good positions to shape, but let's see if she likes this next hold.
Interesting here.
It looks like it almost could have a jib at the top of it that's sort of blocking it a little bit and forcing you to come a bit higher up.
Her face expression is like, she's like happy with her performance, but she was like,
yeah, I wonder if maybe they've the women have not seen something in that hole, because they've all seemed to go up to it, look a bit uncertain, readjust, shuffle about. I wonder if there is like a little something else to it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like very comfortable, right? Like
no, for sure.
Yeah, it's quite something. I actually said earlier, I checked it again. I remembered. I said we're in the middle. No, we're not in the middle. We're close to the Tatas. But like to the original, but there's a lot of national parks and things like that around here.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a couple of hours away. It's where a lot of climbing. You have a friend coming up.
Yeah. So this is Lucy. She's from around the centre of England, around Chesterfield, which is sort of between Sheffield and Manchester, I think.
Yeah, I see Lucy quite a lot competing, and Leo.
Yeah, so she's done a lot of comps this year. She's someone that also does boulder and lead. Maybe prefers bouldering, but is also really strong at the lead. Came second here at the European Youth Championships last year.
Oh wow! Okay.
In Zilina.
Yeah.
So she obviously gets along with this wall, and I think she'll enjoy the more powerful sequences on this route. So I'm excited to see it.
And yeah, and she competed in the boulder series as well in Prague, and she finished 29th. That's almost in semis. That's pretty good in there.
Yeah, I think she's made a couple of World Cup semis last year, maybe.
Yeah.
I know she definitely made semis in Salt Lake last year.
Yeah. And we have Leo Avezu, so the younger of of this family. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not from the family, or just with the same last name. No, I think it's
I think so. Yeah,
he's their sibling. No, I wasn't mistaken. I actually remembered that, but I was questioning myself. He finished first before in European events. He's a gold medalist of Toulouse of 2025.
We would expect him to look pretty comfortable on these bottom moves, maybe then.
Yeah, we shall see. I mean, I haven't seen him competing in a while. I see that his leg is fully taped, so I wonder if he's recovering from.
Got a bit of a knee injury there.
Yeah, maybe came back from one.
He gets through this bottom section really fast though. Lucy as well, moving really easily through the green section that's caught a few people off guard, so...
Yeah, she does look like... yeah, she's pretty confident. Like, she makes it look not easy, but like... like he's just climbing, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Why did he slow down so far? Let's see Leo getting into the fit, no fit.
Yeah,
your
he's
decision.
got some confidence here.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, that's the one arm pull-ups we wanted to see.
Yeah, he looks super comfy on these pockets, and using the knee bar as well.
Yeah, the knee bar and the tape. Maybe it helps his skin.
Yeah, yeah. Lucy as well into the start of this blue and white section without too much trouble. So
yeah,
hopefully she'll get a good fight through this bit.
Yeah, she also didn't rest too much in the entering this part. So
no, but she looks really fresh.
Yeah,
so
she looks really quite okay. I think these next holds are quite like the open hand and slippery.
Quite slopey, yeah.
Yeah, so and then the dual text doesn't help, obviously.
No, it really stops you being able to get anything out of the thumb to slightly help you.
Yeah.
Oh no, just
she looked really good, and then suddenly she kind of stopped. Leo is
yeah, I wonder if that hold does just look a bit different to how it feels.
Yeah. I think it looks like that. Oh, Leo is fighting here, but he keeps it together.
Yeah, it looked like he suddenly started struggling quite a bit.
Suddenly, yeah. I think he misread this part, I would say, holding his finger there. Yeah, I think he almost read it wrong. I think he was surprised by the body position that he was at, and he had to adjust. Yeah, but I think this bicepy part is quite challenging. I think it's hard to tell. I tried to look also from below. Yeah, these holds are like, they're not super obvious how you want to place your body, aren't they?
No, they're certainly strange, especially with you know, having a few of them like that is probably quite important to really get behind them and pull yourself in and over the feet. But the feet all look quite slopey, so it must be quite challenging to really focus on putting your weight through them like that.
Yeah, and this dual text kind of forces you to use the feet in a very certain position.
Yeah,
so it's
for
not
sure.
like where you feel comfortable. Rather than if it was like just a big volume, you would feel your body and see how you feel.
Yeah, you're really forced into being accurate with the hands and feet. And
yeah. And next on, we have from Poland, Jakub. And from Germany, Annika. Annika is 19 years old, already competing in senior events. She finished in the Youth European Championship in Troje in 2024 in the 8th place. So a couple of years back, and you know, getting into senior slowly, year by year. So let's see what she got here. And we have Jakub.
Both athletes taking their time before getting onto the routes, using all of their 40 seconds. I wonder if as the comp goes on, we'll see people take a bit longer.
Yeah, it's been more time.
It's been longer since observation. They need a bit more time to remind themselves of the route.
Yeah. I have heard that some athletes sometimes will go back and maybe draw it even. And
yeah, I know a lot of people that you know, that try and draw the route.
Yeah.
Personally, I can never remember it that well.
Yeah.
I can remember sections, but I can never string the whole thing together in a drawing. So.
You would say that you're more of an intuitive climber or planned?
For sure, intuitive. I like to see how the move feels and change things
and like
just based off how it feels.
Just go and climb.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you plan what do you plan the most? Do you plan the clipping positions, the resting, or just maybe just a couple of first moves?
So clips are definitely what I have a plan for all of the moves, and the foot moves, but clip positions are quite important for me.
Yeah.
That's something I definitely try and pay quite a lot of attention to, just to make sure that, well, first of all, that you don't miss any draws, but also that, you know, you're not going a bit too high and making it awkward or clipping from too low, so you have an idea of where would be comfy to clip from.
Yeah, losing the energy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as for rests, I tend to just see how it feels. I mean, if you see a hold that looks really good, like maybe these next blue pockets on the women's route, then
Yeah.
for sure you'd be like, oh, maybe I can rest there. But yeah, I'd much rather sort of get to the holds and then be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is good, I can rest here.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if I find another hold a bit later on, I'd be like, this is also good, I can rest here for a second.
Yeah, I think it's and I think it's quite interesting because, like, I guess if there's a definite like crook sequence or personal crooks, like let's say if your weakness is to do campus moves, so you would probably remember a lot in that. Like it's a mental fight already, right? Like
yeah, for sure. I think it's easy to fixate on moves that potentially you're nervous for, or moves that you're more worried about. And yeah, I think those often stay in your head for a bit longer. Yeah, I think if there's any standout hard moves, for sure you think much more about those than you would sort of the easier, almost non-moves.
Yeah. Annika is with the drop knees here, doing
yeah,
really
I think
good.
it is jibbed on top. So I do wonder, whereas the rest of them have this sort of slopey, flat area.
Yeah.
This one's a bit jibbed, so you have to reach a bit further past around the top of the hold, and that's where people are maybe struggling a bit, is they're hitting the dual text backside of the jib.
Yeah, you need to hit it.
And I'm finding it really awkward, but it's definitely hard to see that from the ground. So
yeah, so I think it's kind of a pleasant surprise if you hit it correct.
Yeah, but they're not so pleasant surprise if you hit it wrong.
Yeah. Jakob is really fighting here, entering to the green and white hold. Annika is doing really well. Doing perfectly, like kind of executing perfectly everything until now. Let's see if she gets her feet off in this part or she keeps the tension. Jakob is off the wall. Started struggling quite early and fell in the more difficult part.
Yeah, Annika's looking pretty relaxed right now. She looks like she really likes these pockets. And
nice. Okay,
big move over the lip there. Let's see if she can make a high point and hit this next hole.
And she does.
Yeah, she does manage to hit it.
Do you think they need to bump them? That's what the setter said.
Yeah, I think it's a bump match and then another bump with the right hand that time.
Yeah, and maybe heel on the first bump.
Yeah, it looks like she could have built the feet a little bit more before going for the bump move, but a really strong performance from her, putting her in a provisional top spot.
Yeah, so yeah, Annika is on the top, and we've probably 36 or 36 plus. We'll wait for the results to update. And next on, we have Akian from France coming up. We still have Matteo from France in the first position and Leo on the second. The men results are quite stacked. Like, yeah, I mean the first position is 35 plus and then 33 plus, and then we have like 33, 32 plus, 32, 30, 30, 30.
Yes, it's quite a nice split up until the 30 move.
Yeah.
But I think as the comp progresses, we'll start to see a few more people get past that, and hopefully see some people really break into the top section. Akien's definitely one to watch for that, as he's super strong. I remember watching him climb in, where was it, Toulouse last year, where he had some really strong performances.
Yeah, finished second.
Yeah, I think that was an event that was a youth and senior European Cup, and I think he finished second in both.
So
he did a lot of rounds of climbing that weekend.
Yeah, a day after day, 2 medals. Like medal each day. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of these things I don't get.
Yeah, he would have done his youth qualification round and then later that evening done the men's final. So
yeah, I watched them in the qualies yesterday. Yeah, he's definitely a name to watch. And Margarita on the women route, she's 18 years old. And she just came from Alco, from the US Worlds, where she finished 14th. That's pretty good.
Strong performance, yeah.
Yeah, strong performance. And she also finished 4th in the pass in Dornbirn in the youth event as well. So yeah, let's see what both of them are up to, and definitely, yeah, I'm excited to watch both of them. Margarita is like a newer name. It's always cool to see.
Yeah, it's good to see the younger athletes breaking through as well and pushing themselves into the senior circuit.
Yeah, I find it like quite an impressive thing, because like you really see in climbing all generations at the same time. You can really see like, you know, really young athletes coming up, and then the middle ones, and still see those who already competed for like 12 or 15 years.
Yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
can see all on the same stage, and it's quite amazing. And the styles are a bit different and everything, but everyone keeps, like, the sport is developing in so many ways, so it's quite cool to watch.
Yeah,
like
it's for
that.
sure interesting to see.
And I think sometimes, as you said, like Akian here, struggling a little bit on the pocket, but I think maybe he'll get into the flow. Yeah, using
Brings the feet up.
Yeah. But as you said, finished second 2 days in a row in the youth and senior event. It just shows how high the level is, whether you're a youth athlete or a senior.
Yeah, it's often a very similar field. That you see the top guys in the youth categories are also
flipping with an E-bar, huh?
Oh, interesting. Makes the flick out look really easy as well.
Yeah.
We'll see what he finds in this next section.
Yeah, he needs to rest a bit before he's getting to the tricky section and this awkward move from this low foot. Nice.
Yeah, he makes that look really smooth. Finds a toe hook as well to clip with, which looks better than a lot of athletes have done previously.
Yeah. Margarita here is entering the blue and white.
Also
where
looking
we saw
really
a lot of
relaxed.
athletes. Yeah, she looks relaxed and resting a bit.
Yeah, Atkin pushing into these green volumes now. Hopefully we can see him make it out of the volumes as well.
We see another foot jam.
Yeah, the set was describing this and saying like if you can find the foot jam good, you can really get a good rest there.
Yeah,
but it does look a bit tricky to take out now if you leave it this late.
Yeah.
But he's fighting through it. Hopefully we can see him get those red crimps. He has skipped the draw for now, so that's something he'll have to go back and do later. Not quite.
Yeah, and he's holding the foot. I guess this foot jam is painful to take up. Margarita is struggling to find the body position, actually.
Yeah, it looks like she needs to find one of those drop knees that we've seen so far.
Yeah. She got now the higher hold. I think she will not clip because she's just too pumped. As you said earlier, if you decide not to clip, it's just because you want to go.
Yeah, it's just like often athletes will choose not to clip if they're getting really pumped. They want to make sure they get those extra moves in rather than wasting energy clipping. So, because clips don't get you points, so doing that extra move can be the difference sometimes.
Well, that's a phrase for a t-shirt there. Clips don't get you points.
Yeah. Someone put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that could be a good t-shirt.
They get you pumped.
Yeah, they get you pumped. Next up, we have Julia from Team Spain. I actually train in one of the gyms that she's attending to normally, so good to see her here on semi-final. Always very positive, Julia.
Yeah, for sure, and she's had like a really successful youth career as well. So it's
yeah, and in the men we have Isaac, your teammate.
Yeah, another one who's super young. I think he's only 16 years old.
Oh wow.
Had like a big breakthrough onto the senior circuit at the British Championships earlier this year, where he came third at that one. And has been, had some really good youth results over the last couple of years.
He finished fifth in Arco.
Fifth in Arco.
16.
I think he came fourth here last year at the European Championship, so likes this wall, and he's got some killer endurance.
Yeah. Wow, okay, that's gonna be cool to watch, I'm sure. Yeah, he has some.
Yeah, I hope he gets a good fight because he's.
In the youth.
Someone that's really enjoyable to watch when he gets pumped and give a really good fight.
He goes with everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And Julia, as you said, she had a really successful youth career. So I know she's like getting into the senior in the senior field, in the senior category is like always a struggle, I think, for every athlete. Like sometimes you have to really adjust a bit.
Yeah,
adjust your expectations.
It's been an interesting transition. I feel like some people don't have much issue with it. Other people sort of tend to struggle a bit more. So it's always interesting to see with each athlete, like on their own path and their own journey, how they cope with it.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Like as you said, like for someone, like for example, like Isaac, he's 16. and he's already there. So for him, maybe, you know, in the mind game, there was never really a difference. He would just climb on the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
and
he's just climbing, isn't he? He's obviously doing a good enough job of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that, that's something that probably will help him if he will continue a lot in the future as well.
Yeah.
Because eventually he will just keep climbing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely excited to see how far he can push it as well. Hopefully he has no troubles with this next section.
How often do you train together with your, with the team, let's say?
We have a few like team training events dotted throughout the year. It's
quite difficult, huh?
Yeah, a little bit awkward, especially when the team is quite spread out. Isaac trains with quite a large group of people, which is the precision climbing team.
Okay.
They're based in Leeds.
Okay. Leeds has like
so like a lot of the GB team,
flexible,
including sort of like Max Mill and Jack McDougall. They climb for precision as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a big group of them that train in Leeds, and then we have some team training events every now and again.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think this move is like not too hard for the athletes, but from the underneath to the first pocket. But it does put them in a bit of an awkward position if they didn't get it just right.
Yeah, I think it's important to get that first one good so you don't have to readjust.
Yeah. And I think
if he goes for the campus or the foot first.
I think what's so special with pockets generally is that you always have to be quite accurate. So like even if it's a good pocket, if you just miss it by a tiny bit, or you're off, or you'll lose so much energy.
Yeah, for sure.
So you do want to concentrate for a second.
Yeah, swings the feet over left here, which I think is the best position to get this clip in from, for sure.
He's resting. You said he has a really good endurance, so I already saw him struggling a bit, but I'm kind of curious to see how much he can fight, you know?
Maybe he struggled a little bit through that section, but I think
But it doesn't matter.
I think he'll still feel fine, for sure.
Julia looks pretty good, but we know that this part is getting quite tricky.
Yeah, she's finding those drop knees though, which look like they really help people boost through, and that big heel looks like it might be the way for this move for sure.
She's looking for the better
now
part of
she
the
finds
hold.
the jib.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think that heel hook might be the best way to sort of bring your hips quite high, sink them over the hold, so you can sort of have a lot of time to reach up and grab that jib and find it accurately.
Find it accurately.
Yeah, come on, Isaac. Isaac's starting to push it through the green volumes now. I think this is where he'll really enjoy this section.
Really looking good, actually.
Yeah, he's looking fresh still. There's that endurance.
I feel like these kind of sections, you know, with the big bicepy volumes, big holds, like you don't get to climb a lot unless you're doing like a comp simulation.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You don't have it in any gym, you know?
Yeah, for sure. See if you can get this drop knee in.
Nice.
Come on, Isaac.
Come on.
Yes, come on.
Point?
Yeah, a new high point for Isaac, and I think he'll really enjoy this next section now and some more sustained crimping.
Ah, nice. Good performance from both athletes now. That's
Julia's climbed this really smoothly and pretty quickly as well.
Yeah, not getting cut loose, keeping a lot of tension. She's not one of the tallest athletes, so that's quite important for her. She's in a lot of strength there.
Isaac really pushing this high point, trying to get as far as he possibly can.
Really good.
Really strong performance from him.
Yeah, that's a high point.
Julia as well, looks like she's about to... Just maybe goes wrong hand for that next hold.
Yeah, I think she just went for the plus.
Yeah. But she probably will go into provisional first as well. So she looks happy with that, for sure.
Yeah, how is that? Like, do you have this thing that it's quite an interesting question for me, because sometimes I say about my own climbing, which I'm not at all competition climber, but sometimes even if I didn't send the route, I'm like happy with my performance. I just feel like I climbed well.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think you have it sometimes that you're like, maybe I won't make it to final, but I'm so happy with how I did it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like if you know if you've climbed well, and it's always nice if you get a good fight. Julia looks like she came off that, like she looked pumped. She had a good fight through that roof section.
She didn't do a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, I think that's all you can ask for, is if you come off and you know you've climbed it well and you've given a good fight, then yeah, I think you can be happy with that. Yeah,
we just saw her outside of the bus going to her Spanish teammates, and everyone's congratulating her, so for sure she's happy. Next up, Team France. We see her on the screen now. We have Quintana. And from Team Austria, Felix. Quintana competes quite a lot on the lead circuit in the world events. She finished last year in Toulouse in the European Cup 25th, so really, just outside of semis. And we have Felix going on the wall already. Both of them starting the intro part. Felix finished 26 in Chamonix,
just outside of semi-finals.
Yeah, just outside of semi, just a few weeks back.
Looks like both of the routes start with a section that really lets you get a flow. Like everyone seems to be climbing it kind of quickly, finding their flow, and then they almost then hit that next section, slow down a little bit. But I think I'd quite enjoy the start of the routes where you can just breathe into it, especially if you're a bit nervous. It helps get the nerves settled. You get a few moves under your belt.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting as the setting point of view. So you want the climbers to climb, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So get them to do some moves, get them to get into the zone a bit. It's okay if they fall early.
Yeah.
Because that's climbing. But it's nice, to let them, because you're training for it. You're waking up at 5 a.m. to go into ISO after breakfast.
Sure.
And then it's a nice.
It's nice to give them a bit of a pleasant start and let them feel good on the routes.
I think it's rather interesting, for the people who watch us at home, a day like this. We have the semi-final starting at 9 a.m., which means isolation opens a couple of hours before.
Yeah, opened at 7 and closed at 8 this morning. So all of the athletes will have been
walking up by 6.
Yeah, well, if they're getting to ISO for 7, they're up at 6, probably having breakfast, making their way to the wall.
And if
then 7 o'clock, they're already warming up.
Yeah, and then now it's 10:30, and we see them on the wall, and in our mind, this is when they started. But no, they started the day so much before, and everything has to be quite calculated.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
You want to perform your best.
Yeah, I was sat with Lucy last night, and she was in a notes folder figuring out when she was going to do her warm-up circuits.
Exactly.
Had all the timings figured out.
Yeah, so who do you ask, your coach or
a lot of the athletes will have a routine, and sort of they'll have their warm-up, they'll know how long it takes. But coaches are there obviously to help give advice and help you with your warm-up as well.
Yeah, I can just imagine. And then if you qualify to the final,
you'll do it all again tonight.
Yeah, so you rest for a few hours, and then you do it all over again. So it's a day that you start very early morning, you finish quite late in the evening, and not to speak of how much stress and tension and physical activity is in there. So it's I think it's probably it's something you can simulate sometimes in doing a day kind of like that in training.
Yeah, we definitely do before the season we do a lot of comp simulations, so do a mock comp. Just to practice the processes, make sure you've got your warm-up correct. If you want to try something new so that you don't have to try it in a competition, you can try it in the mock comp to see if it works.
Yeah. She started getting tired, and you could see that she's not happy. I think she made some mistake earlier. Felix here is
making a really strong performance as well. It looks like he wants to get that clip done before he
that's hard,
before he advances onto the next section.
He was doing really well, resting a bit, and then he lost it kind of in the second.
Yeah.
So in the women, the provisional results are Annika and Julia are leading with 36 plus. We have Kaina from France right after them. So 36 plus, that's quite high up. And in the men,
Isaac's leading at the minute, followed by Matteo and Akyam.
Yeah.
It looks like getting through those green and white illusion volumes is potentially going to be, where you need to be getting to push for that finals position.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And for the women, it looks like you need to push quite high through the roof and
Yeah, I think in the women we'll start seeing separation. I think higher and higher.
Yeah, quite a lot of falls coming out of the blue and white section. Then move 26 to the last.
Yeah.
Blue and white volume catching out a lot of people. So there's quite a lot of tyres on 25 plus. But yeah.
So we have Connie coming up.
Yeah, the last British athlete in the semi-final.
Okay.
Connie's also part of the precision climbing team, so she trains with Isaac quite a lot.
Okay. Do they carry the same endurance? Oh, it doesn't mean that.
No, for sure. She's also got a load of endurance. Yeah.
Right. And then we have Darius, also known as Rapa from Romania. Personally, I know him quite well. I live in Barcelona. He lived in Barcelona in the last year. Trained in the Spanish team national kind of training center.
Yeah, in the TC.
Yeah. So Connie in there is already on the wall. Darius is a fun guy to be around. Super positive. Always really
yeah, we saw him training in Innsbruck as well, and he seemed like he was having a great day every day.
Yeah, he's having a great day every day. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, he had some good results in the past in the European circuit in the youth categories.
Yeah, I think I remember him having a pretty good time here last year as well.
Yeah, finished 6th last year.
Yeah.
I think he hoped for more, but we all know it's part of the game.
We'll see if he gets it this time round, won't we?
Yeah. And let's see what's Connie's up to.
He starts off really, really quickly, 20 seconds, and he's already through this bottom sequence.
That's his style. I was in Mallorca with him and some others when he climbed the Espontas, the legendary arch.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was there, and I was there in the day that he fell when no one else falls. Basically, so high up. And falling high up there is a
long way down.
It's a long way down. But yeah, he's alright.
Yeah, I remember when he sent that the photo that the photographer managed to get was one of the most incredible photos I've ever seen, especially climbing. Yeah,
the photographer, I know a bit the story there, and but look at that. Yeah, that's very much Darius' style, I feel like. He's confident.
Connie as well is someone that's also really strong in the boulder discipline, so she's probably not going to have too much trouble with the harder moves on the route.
Yeah.
As long as she climbs efficiently, she'll have a great time, and hopefully she manages to get that jib coming out of the white and blue section.
Darius was chalking up. I don't know if you saw it. Was chalking up while being on one arm. So good performance so far. He looks quite comfortable.
Looks really relaxed as well, which is always good to see, especially in these campus sections. I think it can be easy to sort of over grip and get a bit tired by pulling a bit too hard. But he looks like he's just relaxing into every hold.
Now he looks a bit nervous because the right foot, or like now he's using it with the left. So
this big move just looks quite uncomfortable. It looks like quite far over your other hand. So
and he slipped off this foot for a second, and I think it made him a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Now with the heel hook, maybe we'll get something back.
Come on, Connie.
He's not using. Oh yeah, he will use it. Oh, yeah, he just kept the toe hook on the left.
Connie really making the most out of these good holds and getting all of the energy back that she can before this next section.
He just looks very tired actually now.
Yeah, I wonder whether he'll be able to get anything back here.
Yeah, and not a very comfortable position to be at. I think he made some mistakes early on.
A bit of hesitation through the pockets. He might have cost him a bit there.
Yeah, he will not be very happy with his performance. Connie is basically
really running down the clock a bit.
Yeah, she's resting.
I expect she might just motor through this next section.
Okay. And, because I saw her resting 5 moves down. And she looked at the clock already, and I was like, but I think she knows that she wanted to rest a lot. Yeah,
definitely a smart climber and knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she knows she had.
I'd have confidence.
Yeah. Let's see this part.
She gets this.
She will clip from
the
heel.
She uses the heel, which looks like it might might be the better way for this next move for sure.
Yeah, and already. Oh, yeah, that's what exactly
just
what you
misses the
said.
jib as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of a tragic one because like you're climbing so well and you just miss it and you drop. Basically, she could almost save it for a second there.
Yeah, it just looks like no one's quite realised that it's jibbed, sort of going a bit fast to it because it looks like a really good hold.
Yeah.
But I think the jib just makes the actual hold, if you catch it lower, just really slopey and a bit dual tech. So
yeah, yeah, it is a bit of a painful move.
yeah, it's a bit tricky as well because it's definitely hard to see from the ground. I mean, neither of us managed to spot that for a good while. So yeah.
And the setters didn't tell us actually.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. They yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite okay. So next on we will have Noah Shiran from Israel. Again, a name that we see for quite some years in the European and World Series.
Nicholas Collin as well from
Belgium.
From Belgium.
Nico is also a climber I know quite well because he also spent the last year in Barcelona training with the team. I even had the privilege to do some sessions with him where he was climbing hard routes and I was doing normal people stuff. But yeah, again, also quite an experienced climber in the circuit, both in world and Europe. Yeah, 28 years old.
Yeah, known for his power screams as well.
Yeah.
On the routes, so.
Yeah. Let's see if we're getting a good fight here.
Yeah, I think he might enjoy this one. It's a bit more of a powerful climber.
Yeah, he's also a quick, decisive.
Yeah.
I asked him yesterday how was the qualies, and the first thing he said like, "Good, I'm happy, but man, these younger athletes are strong." Like he was like they're good, they're like not getting pumped. The new like it's just getting harder and harder.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's see what's up. So yeah, he was training a lot with Darius that we just saw in just before him in the last year, and with Alberto Jimenez Lopez. They had a nice team there. So let's see.
He looks again a little bit stuck at this section.
It just looks a bit uncomfortable after such a juggy start.
Even the athletes that qualified a bit higher finding this section like a bit tricksy and
I
definitely doesn't look easy.
You also don't you really don't want to fall on making like a body position mistake that early on.
No,
right?
for sure. And I think especially after like a really nice easy start to the route, just
it's like whoa.
Getting really thrown off really easily because just suddenly this move feels a bit horrible. But yeah, that's the uncomfortable position to leave from the underknee to the pocket, but looks good. Noah also looking quite relaxed over there into the lock-off. Yeah, looks like she might have left this jaw a bit far. Can she she can reach it. That's
quite
good.
Long, I saw.
Yeah, I was worried she might have to reverse a couple of the moves there.
Yeah. Nice. It looks like she has a good body span and like a lot of tension hold. Opa, Nicola is losing his feet there. Yeah, okay, getting in.
Campus is through in the end.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, nice knee bar.
He finds the knee bar.
You can see that he lived in Spain for a bit.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's quite nice in this clip to find a good position to clip, because otherwise you're losing a lot of energy.
Yeah, for sure, especially because there's not many feet about.
Yeah. He looks like he's getting a bit tired.
Yeah, we'll see if he can fight through this next section.
Opa, we heard the fire scream.
Yeah, you can hear him now.
We heard it. We got it. Come on, keep fighting. We want another one. We want this fight. Okay, good position there. Can he get it?
Gets the intermediate, so he must still be feeling alright.
Good clipping this position. No, it looks quite solid as well, but we know that this next move is
it looks like it could be important for the next draw.
Yeah, no, fell exactly where the other athletes fell.
Yeah, that move 26 is really I think a bit of an issue for the athletes.
Nicola is screaming.
Has missed a clip. Can he get a knee bar?
Nice, okay. He gave us the screams we wanted.
Yeah, he does make it through that green section though, which will do do some good things if he's looking to progress to the final.
Yeah, let's see if the result will need to update. But yeah, I mean, nevertheless, good performance from him. We're starting to see like I don't want to say final picture or like understanding who is where, but we're starting to see where it goes.
Yeah, so the athletes that are currently in first place have a provisional final spot. So Julia from Spain, she, as long as there's no appeals or anything, she'll be in the finals. And also Isaac as well. Looks like he's booked a place in the final, which is really cool for him and the rest of the British team.
Yeah, that's super nice, huh? Really good performance from him also.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we know how hard the route is, and
yeah.
Next up we have Ines from Team Austria, 20 years old, competing in both world and European series events. Let's see what she is up to here. She finished 32nd in Chamonix this year, and in Innsbruck, so same result. So she is here in the semi-final in Žilina. And from Team Germany on the men route we have Max, 20 years old, finished 12th here in the Youth Championship last year, so, and 12th in a European Cup in Ostermundigen last year as well. So yeah, let's see. I mean, being consistent year after year in the same venue shows a bit, I think, about your climbing. Like, it's such a steep, long wall.
Yeah, it definitely shows
like what your specialty is, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's something that I know, like, from venues that are repeating and stable. You get like these athletes that say, this is my favorite, and I think it's something that it is a thing, right, for athletes, because it's not only about the audience or I don't know, the temperatures. It's like the wall style.
Yeah, I remember when Briançon was one of the World Cup. It was, more regular on the World Cup circuit. It was obviously an incredibly steep bit of wall that. And a lot of people that maybe didn't enjoy so much some of the other events like Copa, where it's like a bit less steep, and they would have an incredible time in Briançon.
Yeah,
it really shows. Yeah,
I saw that this year. We had a small technical issue here, sorry. Sorry, 1 second, we have a small technical issue, we will fix it in no time. Okay, I think now it should be fine. We're back. Okay. Okay, so the two climbers are back on the wall. Not back, actually they were on the wall. We are back on the mics.
Yeah, so we have Ines from Austria, who is looking really smooth through this bottom section, making pretty quick work of it.
And Max is on the pockety, putting the toe hook.
Yeah, did that move out as well without cutting loose, which might save him a bit of energy, especially on the pocket there.
He looks quite confident, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't look too tired yet, opting not to put his left foot on anything, which suggests he still feels pretty good.
But like, for me, this next part is I mean, it can get you from 0 to 100.
Yeah, definitely looks like it ramps up a lot. And
speaking in pump levels.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe test the athlete stress proofing quite a bit. Like, I wonder how many of them can get to this point and then just still keep climbing relaxed even when the moves ramp up, or then...
He's using his heel and not the foot jump.
Yeah, which looks like it's working really well for him. Looks like he was resting a little bit. Definitely had a bit of a micro shake there. Wonder if he can get this draw in early like Isaac did. Yeah, so he looks pretty fresh in this bit. I wonder if we'll see someone again start to push into the red section.
I love this part. There's so much power.
Yeah, it looks hard to get around the shape.
Yeah, and you really see the athlete's body thrown to the back, but they hold in.
Yeah, the
cool.
biceps are doing a lot of work on that one.
Yeah, it's cool to see how much. Okay, she's
we see
reaching up
Inna struggling with this move as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, she does catch it right.
She lost it. Ah, look at her knee. She had a small knee scam there.
Ah, okay.
That's like just where the foot is.
Yeah, okay. Maybe it helped like the heel just let her go a little bit slower and have the time to find the jib properly.
Yeah, exactly, because she missed it for a second and then she just went
readjusted.
Re-launch kind of. So really cool to see her solving that this way. I wonder if we'll see it again. I feel like this arete part of the wall is really cool. I think for the setters to play a bit because you can put the foot there, you can rest. We don't see that a lot in competition venues.
No, often it's
often it's just the wall.
just like one flat panel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it is cool to see when you get some more angle changes in sidewalls. The setters like can play with it. Like we saw a bit of a lache in qualies yesterday for a women's Route 1 where they sort of lached onto the sidewall.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
Yeah. Looking really good, Ines, over here. Reaching
again,
up to
like,
the head wall.
Looks pretty relaxed.
Wow.
Maybe starting to fight a little bit now.
Yeah.
See if you can hit this next jib.
Yeah, she skips
Hits
the
the
clip.
jib. Yeah, hasn't got that jaw in worth noticing.
Yeah.
She does stick this move, giving
Let's
us a
see
new
if
high point.
Yeah, new high point.
Yeah.
I wonder where would you clip this from?
I'm not sure. It looks like maybe the pocket, the left hand that you roll to after the toe hook, clip kind of high because it looks like the toe hook's quite good. The pocket's not terrible. If not, then when you come out to the next pocket, maybe clip a bit higher.
Yeah. It doesn't look like the most straightforward position.
No, definitely not. I do wonder whether if she'd the hold that she fell on, if she'd hit that and put a heel on, she could have clipped lower. But I think you'd have to be quite fresh to do that. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, you'd have to be quite fresh and quite confident, I think, in the position.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the heel is again not insanely.
Not that good, no.
Yeah.
Maybe off the big pocket on the volume then. You can have a foot on the sidewall.
We'll get into some final few climbers. Both in men and women. So in case you just joined us, we're here in Žilina in Slovakia for the Europe Series event in lead. We have Aina from Spain. I see her training all the time, basically every week. Very happy climber, very positive, very strong.
Gianluca as
and
well,
Gianluca
super energetic and looks like he's really psyched to get on the wall here.
Yeah, he's 17 years old. He already had some good results in youth. He's a gold medalist in the youth circuit from Toulouse last year. Finished 19th in Alco. Quite good results.
Yeah.
I think I also saw him doing some outdoor climbing, really hard sense.
Yeah, I know a lot of people went out in Arco after the comp, spent a few days climbing outside there, and such a good place for it. Yeah,
such a good place for it. Starts off really quick. He has a lot of chalk on his knees.
Yeah, I wonder if he's ready to knee bar.
Yeah, he's ready to knee bar, or just he's hyping himself up. He's climbing so efficient now. It's quite.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go. It's worth remembering as well that these athletes have had a long time in isolation this morning. Yeah. So Gianluca will have had almost 3 hours now because they'll have been in there since 8 o'clock latest. Some of them from 7 o'clock. So they've had a long time waiting. So a lot of time to hype themselves up, really get ready for it.
I think we will see now two very different styles on the wall because Gianluca looks quite fast, dynamic climber, and Aina, I know her. She climbs very well and more precise and
a bit more controlled.
Yeah, a bit more controlled.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm curious to see both of them. Aina did last year in the Youth European Championship, she was the European champion.
Yeah.
In youth.
Wow.
So yeah, again, she likes this wall. Where she trains a lot is the Sharma climbing gym in Gavai, Barcelona, which is not the same height, but also quite steep. Like it's basically like a big moonboard or something.
Yeah.
The main wall there. So maybe the more endurance. Look at that. Look at Jan. Look at
Choking
that.
up with the one arm.
Choking up with the one arm. Hanging on.
Misses the foot there. Looks like.
Come on, man.
Yeah, looks like he's maybe like rushing a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if the knee.
Yeah, see if the knee plays in.
Yeah, he was ready for a knee bar.
Yeah, he was ready for it. Gets the draw in. Is he going to use it for the move over as well?
Look at that.
That does look really good as some beater for the move over as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people finding that move quite tricky, and he looks like he's really relaxed here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's basically full on resting where others were like getting.
Yeah, super cool to see.
Yeah.
It looks like he's come out confident that he'll be able to do this as well. Like and from the way he chalked up his knee, he was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I've got this.
I mean, I think we saw him with the chalk on the knee and we said, maybe getting ready, but he was getting ready.
He was really ready.
Yeah, so I wasn't mistaken. He did 9A plus outdoors and he did 8B plus on site. So being 17 years old with these achievements,
this is impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive. And I think with this, I wouldn't say this knee bar is an easy knee bar. So I think
but he's really making it work and
so I think
milking
this
it for all of its worth.
It's coming from his outdoor background, definitely. But he's losing time here, huh?
Yeah, he is using a lot of time. But then again, you don't need too many more moves from here to put yourself into that finals position. Probably only 10 or 13 more moves.
Yeah, that's true. And we saw how fast he can climb.
Yeah, I wonder whether he was planning this to like rest up quite a lot and then just run through this next bit.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, looks like that could have been a really good idea to fully recover and then just have the option to just go for it from now on. Yeah, all out.
Come on.
Does that move without the cut loose as well, which could be really efficient.
Yeah, Aina is over there.
Yeah, she's approaching the more problematic move now.
She's very controlled, but we shall see. Getting the foot, needs to put the other foot before the clip. Yeah, nice heel.
Yeah, she's also climbed a bit slower than the rest of the field.
Yeah, that's just her style, I think.
Yeah,
but
sure.
And
she finds that jib. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that jib is the key move, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
High heel over here, looking quite good.
Yeah, Gianluca looking pretty chilled out as well.
Yeah.
He's looking for another knee bar.
Another knee bar. Unbelievable.
No way.
Wow. Look at that.
Someone send this guy to Flat Hanger.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is really the outdoor skills coming into hand. I think he went. I actually know some of his. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know some of his friends and some of the people that climb with him. Yeah, spends a lot of time outdoors and
again getting a really good rest there. I wondered if he'd try another knee bar there. Yeah. Now he pushes into the red section.
Really good performance, really cool to see.
Yeah, only the second athlete to get this far.
And he looks...
Isaac pushed to the second one of those big red Dual-Tech shapes.
Looking really, really strong. This moves...
Yeah, this heel looks really good at keeping his hips nice and close to the wall.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
Looks like quite a big move out. Just fires off it.
This is quite interesting. I think it's really tiring up until there, and it doesn't look like an easy climb, like in this part. He's happy, or
I think his coaches might have told him that it'll be in the final. Yeah. So she gets the clip in nice and early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no more clips left on this wall. The whole head wall section is just without any more draws. So she just gets to climb now.
Oh wow, that's like
nice and run out.
that's a cool ending. Come on, Aina.
She's going to stick this next move, which looks really hard to this next stack jib.
Venga.
Yeah,
come on. She's, as I actually said, she is a bit controlled.
Yeah, she does stick the bumps. Can she match in?
Super good. Come on. Yes.
She can, and then the right hand bump again. This next crimp.
Nice.
Such a good effort from her.
Such a good effort.
That will put her in the provisional top spot.
Super good climbing, and I love seeing differences. Like she was way more controlled and slow than the other.
Yeah, she climbed it
other way.
really slow, but again timed it pretty well. Had 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Got quite high up. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Yeah, we see the provisional results on the screen, but we shall also tell you for the people who watch us at home. So yeah, Isaac is still in first position with 39 plus, and Gianluca is just after him. We're starting who will be in the final. Leo Avezo is now in the
hot seat.
Yeah, in the hot seat.
Yeah, so Isaac, Gianluca and Matteo all in the provisional final spot. Pretty cool. I hope they set a knee bar for Gianluca in the final.
No, this was like something amazing.
He'll find one somewhere.
Yeah, no, this was like two knee bars that we didn't see anyone
he
using.
used them so well as well.
And the first one, he was almost getting like no hands.
Yeah, he was like fully recovering. Even that second one, it looks pretty terrible, but he really made it work for him because he looked a bit tired and then suddenly looked fresh again. So yeah, really impressive.
Yeah, and we have on the women, Aina is in the first position at the moment. Rafi Kazbekova, which we know pretty well from youth events.
Yeah, so she's had some really impressive results. 2025 Youth World Champion, and then this year she came second at the Youth World Championships.
Exactly, and
yeah, she's got a lot of good results.
Yeah, she does compete sometimes in boulder, not too often.
Yeah, I know she competed at the European Youth Championships in Socorro earlier this year. And
she made it to finals, which is pretty strong. And we have Jordi from France. Finished 8th in last year's Toulouse European event. Yeah, both. I'm actually quite curious to see both of them. And Rafi, I know she has high expectations for herself.
Yeah, she also has some really good endurance. So
yeah,
I expect she'll enjoy fighting towards the top of this wall as long as she can make it through that lower crux without too much stress.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite curious to see. I spoke with her briefly yesterday after the qualification. She was really happy with her climbing. She looked really positive. Yeah, the athletes did get like after the Youth Worlds and the Barcelona Championship, like there was a little bit of a rest. So I think a lot of those who competed everywhere basically maybe managed to get like a couple of weeks of
had some rest.
Yeah, I mean rest, you know.
Yeah.
Probably it's training and hard work as always, but maybe more routine, less travels, and less competitions, which I think
spending a bit of time at home, just refreshing. Yeah, I think comp after comp, it's really draining, both physically and mentally. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're just on the road for a little while, you know, traveling between the comps you're never quite recovering the same as if you're at home and just eating and sleeping in your own house and your own bed.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's one of the things that are making the circuit so challenging and impressive to see, like those who manage to keep the consistent results always.
Yeah, you see it with the World Cup series is, you know, when they have 4 weekends in a row at the World Cups and it's just like back to back to back, and they're just, it's impressive to see how the athletes cope with it, but it's also just must be so tiring for them.
Yeah, I always see that like in events it's getting better and better. Like some teams are having physios around, like you get off the route and you get a little bit of massaging like to your forearm.
Yeah, I know the French and the Czech team definitely, they take their physio tables and their physios around with them, making sure they get the best recovery in between rounds and competitions.
What's your like routine in a competition? Like do you bring your own food? Do you have like a thing, or you just like go and enjoy, try your best?
Yeah, well before a comp day I'd always try and cook myself in the hotel. Just something easy, just good.
Like the things you know. The things
this time I had some chicken, rice and broccoli, which was good. Some like sweet chili sauce. Yeah, it was really good actually.
Nice. Rafi is looking quite solid, huh?
Yeah, look, she had to come down and reset for that move, but the second time she found it right. I think she'll show us a good fight through this next section as well.
Jody feels not very comfortable, but like, let's see if he finds the position to go to the next hole. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this men's route does look just a bit uncomfortable after that nice start sequence, and it looks like you just need to settle in and sort of get on with it. Like Isaac, obviously with the higher point, but he climbed it really fast.
Yeah. The jam is in here.
Yeah, he's got that toe jam in.
Rafi is solid through the big pocket.
You see how much she likes the toe hook and the big move over to this pocket.
Yeah.
I imagine she won't have much problem. Yeah.
Yeah. She needs to find a good go. Nice.
Yeah.
So he's staying in. Oh, nice. Jody is managing to keep it through, huh?
Yeah, he hasn't got that draw clipped yet, but it looks like he's going to get it done. Oh, the rope's stuck on the volume.
Oh, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, that just got him too
unlucky
tired.
from him. Rafi has a bit of a slip as well.
But she's getting to the head wall.
Yeah, I think she definitely want to do a couple of moves. Gets this last draw in now.
Come on, Rafi.
Not quite on that move. I wonder where that will leave her.
Or like in the hot seat soon. I think she's in provisional final, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We'll wait for the results to update.
I think it might leave her in fifth or sixth position, so there is potential that she could be knocked out of the final spots.
Yeah. Yeah,
fifth
it's
place.
hard to know. I think we see now more and more climbers hitting the jibbed hole.
Yeah, it looks like the move to that stack jib will be really important for a solid spot in finals.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. And then in the men, so Isaac is still in first position.
Still in first position, like a really strong round from him.
Really strong round.
Yeah.
And Gianluca just after him. Yeah, and then we have Felix now in the hot seat. Unfortunately, Leo is out. I think we will see some athletes in the danger zone. So let's see what's going on there. And now we have Riccardo from Team Italy. Really fun guy.
Yeah, super strong as well.
Yeah, super strong. And Anna Maria Appel from Team Germany. Again, quite an experienced athlete. I feel like I've seen her doing quite a lot of the World Series events. Yeah, she competes a lot in the World Series events, and both in boulder and lead. So yeah, I mean, she in the World Championship of Seoul in 2025, she finished in 6th position. Wow, so really impressive performance there. So yeah, again, quite an established name in the
good to see that she's still really enjoying the league comps as well.
Yeah,
I mean, I imagine it might have been easy to sort of have that boulder performance and really run with bouldering, but good to see that she's still psyched to get on a rope.
Yeah, and Riccardo competes both in world events and European. He had the 7th position last year in Toulouse, and he's a silver medalist in the youth event. So let's see what he's up to. Yesterday he was really happy. Like he was like, I spoke with him briefly, and he was like very psyched about climbing today in the semis, and so let's see what
ready to have a good time on the route.
Yeah. The Italian lead team is really, really strong. Like both on world and European circuits. We see a lot of Italian lead athletes.
Yeah, I feel like in the last 2 or 3 years they've really stepped up onto the scene and become like a much more dominant nation, especially in lead climbing.
Yeah, especially in lead. Also in boulder, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
But we see a lot of them getting into semis and finals, both in walls and
yeah, and a lot of medals as well.
a lot of medals. It's true. And the Arco Training Center, now the National Training Center, has was really developed now.
Yeah, it's good to see that now being used.
Yeah, they have a really nice setting there, like spray wall and lead walls. So, yeah, I think you can see the results.
Yeah, it definitely seems to
And they
pay
have
off.
a really strong training group that like climbers are moving in to train there, and I think that
Yeah, I think that's something that's so important, is having like a good team to train with. Definitely helps you get more out of your sessions and put more in as well.
Yeah, more energy, more psych, more.
Yeah, exactly. If you're just sort of training by yourself, it's just harder, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see, Ricardo
There's a
here.
little foot slip here, but it looks like he's.
Yeah, easy for him to clip this.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see how he'll do the crossover move. Anna is getting into the blue section without resting too much. Maybe she will now take it a bit.
Yeah, she comes back down to clips it. Maybe doesn't like the left one of those pockets too well.
Oh.
Have you seen an early fall?
Yeah, we're surprised he's not.
That
happy with
rollover
that.
move still causing problems.
Yeah, the rollover move is problematic. You have to keep your concentration there.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder whether he may have underestimated it a little bit or just gotten a bit uncomfortable suddenly.
Yeah. I would like to go up and look at this foothold because
yeah, for sure. It doesn't look good, does it?
Yeah, they don't seem to like it too much.
No, I wonder whether that was to encourage a bit more of the campus sequence.
Yeah. Anna, look.
Anna up to the problematic move on the females route now. Let's see if she can.
Deep drop knee, she's looking for it. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like she was just so strong in the position.
Yeah, and she saw from the ground, I don't know if she saw a jib, but she saw from the ground that there would be a better position to hold.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she was looking for it.
Yeah, there we go. We actually get a shot of that jib now.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, so hitting it and not hitting the jib is
yeah, that's a bad hold.
pretty terrible, yeah.
Yeah, 3-finger drag.
Yeah, and the jib making it worse as well.
Nice, okay, this pocket is pretty good and we know where they're clipping from.
Yeah, it looks like they have these pockets providing some like nice clipping positions through the roof.
Yeah, that's another thing that it's not too easy to do as a setter because like it's such a steep wall and then you...
Yeah, you have to make sure they can clip from somewhere.
Yeah, and that is not too easy.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
These climbers are so strong. All the like we see it, like the level is so high. So if you put the holds, if the holds are too good, they'll keep climbing.
Yeah, so she hasn't got this clip in yet below her, but it looks like
she wanted to go for the points, I think.
Yeah, look, she got a bit too pumped, couldn't quite clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder whether she'll get awarded the plus for that one because I don't think she maybe would have been able to clip off the next hold, so she might get scored down a little bit for that.
Yeah, I think the judges will have to say on that. Yeah, it's a tricky decision there.
Yeah.
I'm also not sure. Yeah, like in the women, we start seeing more and more higher falls around this hold.
Yeah, people looking a lot more confident through that harder move.
So I'm not sure how high up it will put her. We wait for the result.
Has her in 7th place at the minute.
Yeah, I see, 7th place.
So with 3 more athletes, she could be knocked out of finals. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we will have more falls in the looking like dual text wooden hold. I think we'll start seeing more.
Yeah,
more
for sure.
In the first
I'm not sure what those holds are.
Yeah,
they look really nice.
Yeah, me neither. I know that in another event that we had here in Slovakia, there was a lot of like local produced dolls.
Yeah, okay. So I always notice there's a lot of the illusion shapes and volumes.
Yeah,
which are really cool.
Yeah. So we have Tommaso from Italy and Sarah from Austria coming up. these are like some of the last climbers, so they climbed really well in qualification.
Yeah, we have 3 athletes left, so you're getting to watch your top 3 athletes from qualification.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see people really pushing into the top of the routes.
How much do you reckon you need to run before run a jump? Like 3 steps?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I did notice Connie actually didn't take very much of a run at all.
Yeah, you can actually just do like a big step.
Yeah, and then some people want to run a marathon onto the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's personal preference, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I never run with my climbing shoes. I don't like it. So Tommaso, that we now see on the wall, he's 20 years old. So last time he climbed here on this wall, he finished with 8th position in the Youth European Championship of last year. And he did participate in Chamonix, finished in 44th position this year. And Sarah, she is 22 years old. She has reached some European semi-finals, but I think for now, let's see how she does today, but I think she might.
Yeah, she's moving through the X-Cult section pretty
She could do
easily.
Best senior result today. Let's see.
Yeah.
If she'll manage to keep the performance from the qualification.
Yeah, I know that she made like work out of that slightly more powerful open-handed section. I think not hanging around in that green section definitely saves you a bit of energy, because those holds are probably quite taxing on the forearms.
Yeah. Tommaso is entering the pocket. He's using his feet there. Let's see, feet off. Nice. Let's see how
I think it's important to manage the rope well as well whilst you're going through this pocket section, because there's a lot of sort of spinning around and the feet go quite high, so it's definitely like something the athletes need to watch out for, is sort of where the rope is, and make sure they're not getting tangled up.
Yeah, that's true. Also, after that, like flicking your hand around the rope is like such a tiring.
Such a hassle, especially if you just want to do the next move and you need to get around the rope first. It's that extra bit of time.
Yeah, and you have to be accurate, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Difficult.
If Sarah can make this move.
Oh, she found it. Nice. High heel now.
Yeah, it looked like she almost missed it. Managed to readjust just enough to get onto it.
Yeah, and Tommaso has clip now, getting a little bit of shakes before the nice with the heel in.
Yeah, we'll see how he finds this next green section and whether he can give us a look into the top part of this route.
Oh no, the heel.
I've spoke too soon again.
Yeah. The heel popped. He's not happy with that.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Yeah.
Especially because he was looking really chilled out, while other people have looked like they're struggling quite a bit. I'm seeing Sarah now break into the roof section, and let's see how far she can push it.
Come on, Sarah. Yeah, I feel like she's been through the hard move, and now it's a bit of pump management.
Yeah, for sure. Looked like she rested for a second though before attacking this roof section, so
yeah,
hopefully she's feeling good.
Let's see how she likes this toe hook. It's a blocked toe hook.
Yeah. Looks like she had a bit of trouble with the move.
Yeah, it seemed like she didn't clip yet. Okay, she's looking
okay, she's got that clip done, which I think could be really good for her.
She is getting a bit tired, you can see that.
Yeah, definitely looks a bit pumped.
She can relax a little bit.
Talking up though, so hopefully she's still feeling okay for this top section.
When she will clip from, or she just.
I think if she can get the foot on, she might be able to clip from here or the next hold.
Oof!
Yeah.
I don't know if she can clip.
She can just keep doing moves.
Yeah.
That's a good effort. We'll probably put her in the finals later as well.
Yeah, it seems like this is another stopper move.
Yeah, we saw who was it? We saw Charlotte get quite close to it quite early on, but
yeah, that puts us with 2 final climbers.
Yeah, only 2 climbers left. It feels like it's flown by.
Yeah, it did, huh? Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Thank you. Finn. Thank you.
Sure, no worries. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, let's reintroduce ourselves because we're speaking for like a couple of hours and just about climbers. So yeah, Shai here with Finn.
Yeah, I'm Finn.
Yeah, we're here in Žilina in Slovakia in La Scala. It's a climbing gym. Yeah, for the World Climbing Europe Series of this year. Zilina is not the first time hosting an event like that, so I think it's quite enjoyable for the athletes. Things are organized quite well.
Yeah, it's also nice to have a regular venue on the circuit that you can come back to, because it means you can learn the venue and you know it can become one of your favorites, which is nice.
Yeah, and I think for example, like there is also where the ISO is like a bouldering area.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better warm-ups and isolations.
Yeah, like the spray wall is good, and you have a lot of boulders, and there's a lot of space.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we have Andrea Ludovico from Italy.
Yeah, he's put some really impressive results into the youth circuit.
Yeah, he's the silver vice world champion from Alco, from the youth worlds, just a couple of weeks back.
And Annika as well is our current youth world champion from Alco.
So quite exciting to watch both of them. Yeah, I mean, the youth world event is such an impressive event. There's so many amazing climbers from all over the world coming for like a week of competitions.
Yeah, it was super cool to see it return to Arco as well, because it used to be in Arco every few years, and then after 2019 it sort of went elsewhere for a few years. So it was really cool to see it come back to Arco, which is like such a sick place to compete.
Yeah, and now we see, you know, the vice champion and the champion just straight out of there, and
they both look like there's no problem so far, don't they?
Yeah, I don't want to say it too early, but I expect some really good performance.
Yeah, for sure.
Being a youth world champion in any age category, it's such an impressive achievement. I mean, you are a world champion, it doesn't matter if it's a youth or not.
Yeah, for sure.
So it means a lot about you climbing. So let's see, and I hope I didn't speak too early. Sorry if I did.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see how these two will get on with the routes.
Yeah, and they did qualify.
Stretching a little bit for that draw, maybe clipped it a little bit too late, but she's got it in now, and I'm sure she'll be able to move on. Both of them looking really relaxed.
Yeah.
They're also both getting a lot of micro shakes in between the moves. So rather than taking like a long time just to shake out, they do like a quick flick of the wrist in between moves just to help relieve some of that pump.
Yeah. Which I guess is like it's a skill, huh? Because
it's definitely something you like learn how to use.
Yeah.
And it for sure works as well.
It does.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when a couple of years back I read a post about it in social media, I think, it was like of a video of Adam Ondra or something like this.
Yeah, he's really good at it. Yeah,
a lot between the. Oh, she looks like a bit uncomfortable in the position there.
Yeah, I think she maybe put her left foot a bit too high, a bit too early. And then just made that last section a little bit more uncomfortable than it needed to be.
Yeah, but really well.
I'm sure she'll cruise her way through it now.
Let's see now. She's looking for the jib.
Yeah, she finds the jib.
Nice.
Yeah, easy work. And she's also climbed this bottom section really quickly.
Yeah.
See if she can get a little bit back here before she kicks into the final section. Andreas as well looking really good on this. Quite fresh and getting this rest that the set has talked about that no one else has really.
That's true, actually. No.
Really managed to find.
Yeah.
Getting the clip in early as well, which I think is a. Oh, I thought he was anyway.
he was. I
think it's a smart move to get the clip early, because this does look like the better
Yeah.
better of the volumes.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Um,
like that comfortable, but it's
It looks like you have the nicest feet
Yeah,
as well.
it's better than the
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Annika looks quite good down, but like
Yeah, she looks a little bit tired, and she's clipping. I mean, clipping off of an earlier crimp. Oh, here we go.
here's
Another
Neva.
knee bar from Andreas.
I bet they're ready together.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
Two young athletes from Italy. So yeah, I bet they did.
Yeah, Annika resting on this crimp, so she's really enjoying this toe hook. And,
Yeah, she
looks like she is getting something back as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, she's loving the toe.
Yeah, we'll see how she likes this final section now.
That's actually such a good place to rest, because like we know that these last moves
Yeah, I
are-
know that these moves are important and hard, so
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
has a little slip.
yeah. We're losing
See if
the
you can
heel
get this next move.
there. No one is clipping.
Yeah, she might try and clip in a second. I'm not sure if she can get the heel up, maybe.
There's no X on the wall, so she can.
No, so she can go as long as she wants, really. But
Wow.
oh, she does manage to get the clip in. Impressive stuff.
Let's see if she clips. No. Come on, get. Wow. Oh no.
Really awkward.
Yeah, really awkward.
Andreas as well moving into this
No,
red
yeah.
section.
She falls just after clipping.
Yeah, I think it won't matter, and she'll still have a place in the finals.
Yeah.
Andreas definitely is booking himself a place in the
Yeah,
finals now
Andrea
with this
looking-
performance. Looks
yeah.
really promising.
Super
See
solid.
if he can do this big
bump,
move out.
Yeah.
Hits the thumb.
Whoa, he held it for a
almost sticks that
second
move. Yeah,
Really good performance. Wow.
yeah. Such a strong performance from Isaac as well earlier.
Yeah, amazing.
Sticking that move and then doing a couple more as well, and he looked really strong on it as well.
Yeah. Super great performance. We are approaching now our last athletes, from both men and women. So we have the provisional results, but we're starting final 8 here. So we have Aina, Annika, Ines, Sarah, Julia, Annika, Rafi, and Kaina in the hot seat with 35 plus.
Yeah, just kind of that can be knocked out now. So we'll have to wait and see how Lynn climbs this route.
Lynn did such an impressive.
Yeah, she was so
qualification
dominant
round.
yesterday, winning both routes, the top on route 1 and a
the
high
only
point on
top.
route 2 as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, really impressive from her.
Really impressive. So let's see what she's cooking for the.
Yeah, the last chance to see her top on this route as well. So
Yeah, let's see. She will go. Can just imagine with how much energy she has after 2.5 hours in
and
ISO.
ISO, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a long time.
it's
but
a long time. And Otto from Germany, with 20 years old. He was 4th here last year in the Youth European Championship. And let's see what he's up to. Qualifying first, that's.
yeah, I remember watching him on our second qualification route yesterday, and he just fell off the last move, not quite getting the top on it. But it was a really dominant performance from him as well.
So yeah, what do you think? I will not tell anyone if you jinxed it.
I think Lynn could definitely get a top here.
Okay.
After watching her yesterday, I think the
she
top.
looked like in top shape, huh?
Yeah, and I think the top of this route will suit her as well.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, not so sure about the men's. It looks hard enough to
It looks
get
like
out of that green section, let alone do the entire top section
Exactly.
as well.
it looks like so hard. Like it doesn't look like the top section is just a pumpy power endurance part. It looks like proper hard move.
No, you get through those the big red shapes, and then you've got to use the 2 yellow luchas as well,
Yeah.
and it's
So it's like,
those luchas on I don't know,
yeah.
this must be like 40 degrees. They're not good.
Yeah, they're not good. It's not like just pump, good holds, in-cut crimps.
Yeah, no,
No,
you get some big pinches instead.
Yeah.
Hopefully
No.
they're
No mercy from the setters.
yeah.
Okay, both of them are getting into the first spicy bits of the wall.
Yeah, both of them just taking a second as well to prepare just before they set off from these sort of the last comfortable positions for the time being. Yeah, this extended draw on the women's route looks like a bit of a faff to clip. It looks just quite far right from this current position. Like, although they can clip it from there, it does look like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, and the feet are all the way to the left.
As well. So
it could have been nice if it was like a couple of centimeters to the left, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. But no one really had too much problems with it.
Yeah, and it's nice for me to say it from the commentary box, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're the ones too.
Yeah, Otto's just shaking out on the pockets as well. Does the rollover move with the feet on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see who fully commits to the campus and who's been more inclined to keep the feet on and try and do it a bit slower.
Yeah, and the setter did tell us she found it harder to keep the feet on.
Yeah, I found it easier as a campus.
Yeah, which is a very individual thing, but at the same time there could be something with like the flow.
Yeah, I think the feet look really bad to encourage the campus, and so I think maybe keeping them on takes quite a lot of tension.
Yeah, I think it's quite an interesting thing that you are, in a semi-final in a competition, and you basically don't want to take the risks. So maybe if you would see that in your like local gym, you would for sure campus. But maybe now you want to play it safe.
In the comp mindset, you want to maybe come a bit more defensively and
no place for mistakes, right?
Yeah, you want to guarantee that you just get the move done.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Lynn is entering the white and blue holds. We know she has a challenging move coming.
Gets this clip a bit earlier than everyone else,
which is pretty good.
Which I think is good because everyone else is sort of had to find a deep drop need to clip it from this next hold here, whereas she can now just focus on getting this big move done.
Yeah, she's not getting the right.
Goes from a low foot, but she does make it work.
Yeah, keeping a lot of tension.
Yeah, looking really strong on it. Otto as well, just fighting through this green section now. Does get the clip in, so he might still have a little bit left to give.
Come on, Otto.
Really big move from him.
Big fight.
Gets the foot up. He dropped the knee. Think that might be enough to put him into the finals?
Yeah, I think so. Not a lot. I think he will get the plus.
I think it'll be a bit bunched around the green section. Quite a lot of people falling on one of those three big green shapes.
So yeah, it was enough to put him in the final. We have the last 8, and of course with like provisional if there are no appeals or anything like that. Let's see what Lynn is up to, and then we'll speak about the results.
Yeah, Isaac finishing first in the men's category. Super impressive performance of him.
Impressive. I like Lynn's chalk bag.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
It's my
she looks super chilled out. It's really impressive from her.
Looking at the clock.
Keeps checking the clock. I'm not quite sure how much time she has left, but I imagine she's timed it well. Yeah.
Yeah, she has more than 1 minute, so.
A minute 10 left on the clock.
Yeah. And looking pretty solid. I don't want to say too much, but yeah.
Yeah, she looks like she's not having too many issues, doesn't she?
Let's see if she can clip from this position, or she's trying to get higher.
I think she'll potentially clip off this one, or the next one maybe. Yeah, does manage to get it in.
No, she didn't clip it.
Oh, not quite yet.
No. Come on, yeah.
Now it's in, I think.
Yeah. Look at that.
Really bad slope. I really hope she can make the end of this work.
Come on. You can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Lynn.
Hit this next one.
Whoa,
I thought she had it for a second there. It looks like a really hard last sequence.
I think if she could have clipped it like in a more relaxed position, she could have topped it.
Yeah, maybe spent a little bit of energy clipping there.
Energy, chalk on the hands, everything went there.
Yeah, for sure. And she almost had that last hold. Looks a little bit annoyed that she just fired off it towards the end.
Yeah, so this was our last climber. So these are the final 8 from Rafi Kazbekova on 8, Annika Müller 7th, Julia Benac Zubero from Spain 6, Sarah, sorry this will be difficult, Bachtenschlager from Austria, and Ines Schweiger from Austria as well. Wow, three Austrians in the final. Annika Dubler afterwards.
Yeah, impressive from them.
2 Spanish, Aina Villacantero. And in the first position, due to countback, we have Lynn van der Merwe from Netherlands.
Yeah, Lynn looking like the person to beat for the time being, at least.
Yeah,
so see if she can carry that on into the finals.
Yeah. And in the men, it's not on the screen right now, but we'll just let you know. Isaac is in the first position from Team GB. Andrea and Gianluca, both from Italy, on 38 plus, the Nibau Masters. Otto from Germany is with 35 plus in the fourth position. Matteo from France in the fifth position. Jordi from France as well in the sixth. And Max from Germany on the seventh position, and Nicolas Collin getting an eighth, so he's in the finals as well. Thank you everyone for watching. We shall continue in the final. Thank you so much, Finn,
thanks
for
having
joining
me. It's
us.
been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Time flew by, and yeah. See you around. And when is your next competition?
I'll be in Ostermundigen in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, for sure.
And then Laval for the European Championship.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I'll see you then.
So best of luck. And
thank you very much.
Thank you all for watching. See you later today in the lead finals.
Opustili velice cenjenog Laska.